seeing a version of Taddy that became a barbarian, one who became a paladin, one that became a demon hunter, one that's a werewolf, one that's mostly giant, and the actual infant one.
I'll be back in a bit, guys. Something's just come up.
Okay.
So it's sort of.
This is cool.
She's a bit confused by that. So Wolfie, did you have anything else in mind? Now you've heard that and seen that reaction.
I'll approach them and see if they're okay. I'll probably get a slap round the face as well. We'll see. Hopefully she's...
Actually, no, you're not.
No?
No. Brynhilda comes running up to you and it's like, no.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Rory, how are you? Everything okay? How's the girls?
I missed you.
Oh, I miss me too. No, I'm joking. Oh, I'm gonna die now. Ease that.
You're getting a big tentacle hug.
No,
Flippy.
don't say that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, you said tentacle.
Oh,
The
that's enough of
the
hugging.
youngest of the Taddies, the giant, sort of looks down at her books and it's like, oh, you too. Can you two get a room or something?
Where's the baby?
Oh, she's there. She's okay.
She's being held by one of the other Taddies,
Mm.
Oh, good.
supporting herself.
The- Must know. How did
It
you
took
get
me a second to
captured?
think about that one. The Taddies supporting themselves.
Yeah, don't be so hard on yourself.
Oh Jesus!
Well, you got to remember, she was really positive when you came back after that year. She knew it wasn't your fault. She isn't a monster. I mean, in your head she is, but, that's an entirely different problem.
Yeah. I asked her how did she and the baby get captured back at the farm.
Those damn cultists invaded everywhere. Took the island. They just came out of nowhere a couple of months after you left.
They didn't destroy our home, did they?
Well, they burned everything. Everything was gone.
Bastards!
Our chickens.
My chickens! No!
Oh God!
Damn it!
The
It
chickens,
cost me a
the
lot as
cow.
well. That's okay.
Long before we blew up the island. It was 3 years ago from your perspective.
Years ago.
They destroyed the place. They kept messing around with the portals, trying to find some way of creating just a huge supply of blood, but that's probably how our other daughters are here. I'm sorry.
Wow.
And then she sort of comes in with another hug.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's
It's
okay,
very
we'll
emotional.
find a new home.
She hasn't seen you for 4 years.
Tentacles.
She has only got 2 tentacle arms. She has got 1 normal hand.
I just got here and someone said tentacles.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's the Wolfie Brunhilde reunion.
Yes.
Right.
It's sort of that weird spin-off of Legend of the Overfiend that no one wanted.
I've not seen that.
Werewolf of the Overfiend.
I've not seen that, but I am imagining the Jerry Springer cameo on The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror with Kang and Kodos.
Man.
No, that's just the joke that we were all circulating. I don't think Wolfie's
Well,
seen it.
No, it looks like it won't need to happen.
No, that's
Made
all
those
right.
gifts
You know what?
nothing.
I'll quickly go on YouTube and see what it is.
No, you haven't
Well-
seen it. You haven't seen the picture we were circulating of Hans having to be Jerry Springer.
Oh, who's Jerry Springer?
Eh?
I
Oh
feel
my
old.
goodness, Wolfie lives under a rock
Jerry
sometimes.
Springer.
Oh,
I didn't
hold
even
on,
watch
that.
in another bit of news to you, Wolfie, as well. You never guess who's back.
Who?
First person in the chat was Nick Too Cool.
No way.
Yeah. He's like, oh, he's
Oh.
back from the dead. And I went, oh, you'll be back. Wolfie will be back here, stealing your kills soon enough.
Oh, god damn it, man.
Okay.
Oh, I think I recognise him.
Okay. Well, we've had some fun with that. So,
American broadcaster, producer, actor, lawyer, and politician.
okay.
Born in London, World War II, German Jewish refugees escaping.
Oh lord.
I'm just educating myself. I don't know who Jerry Springer
Oh.
is.
It has
What-
been a while since this show was, all over.
Mayor of
Relevant.
Synaptics.
Okay. Anyone who's up on deck, can you give me a perception check?
Anyone who's on deck, you say?
Deck. So
I've
that
got
would be
23.
Fernando, Wolf. Well, no, that'd be Fernando, Richter.
Hold on. Hold on. Perception.
Yeah.
Oh,
16.
Anyone tell me if you got over a 15?
I've got a
Yep.
12.
16.
16.
I did. 23.
17.
There's an excessive amount of splashing over the side. Anyone who got 15 sees the following. There is a small green shape being pushed along very quickly by what looks like two blue humanoid bodies.
Oh.
Light blue, well, lightish blue humanoid bodies with tails. They're pushing along a large green shape. And they're coming towards the ship at an alarming speed. Fernando, did you see this?
I did.
Okay. Would you like to investigate?
Yes.
Okay. So I assume you're going to have a look over the side and see what you can see?
Yeah, but I'll keep playing the music as I lean over the edge.
Okay. You can see a round green sort of dog-like shape being pushed towards the boat. It seems to be trying to speak, but you can't quite see its mouth move because there's something in its mouth. So it's sort of mumbling and sort of. also
I'll use
trying
my
to sort of
free use.
keep
to-
the water
I'll use
from.
my free.
Sorry?
I'll use my free use to detect. I'll use my free use of detect thoughts for the day on it.
Oh my goodness. This is going to be an insight into his mind.
Oh god.
You hear this in its head, or you hear it's just like, Brody, 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 Brody,
Oh wait.
It's Brody.
Brody.
Wait, that's not the animal that I killed, ain't it?
You don't know, you haven't
That
seen
sounds. Oh.
it. Is there anything else you would like to sort of do in response to that, Fernando? Or are you just going to continue playing?
No. I'm just gonna continue playing for now.
Okay, Jim, did you spot it?
I did. I saw it.
Yeah. So, are you gonna take a look, see what it is?
Yes. Thing I'm going to. What I'm going to ask is, what in the inferno is that?
Um, it's well, you have to perform some sort of insight. See if you can figure out what it is. Given it's a bit far from home, but it is possible.
13. Is
It's
that a
some
pass?
sort of yeah, I'd say it's close enough. It's some sort of goblin hound.
Is that a goblin hound?
Yeah, they're quite
Snob
large.
goblin or whatever. Snob goblin or whatever your name is. Is that yours?
It's
I don't believe it. We've met
it's clearly
yet.
got a goblin in its mouth.
Goblin, a goblin.
Which
Seems
is
to
how
be eating one
it's
of
sort of spluttering and it's trying to keep seawater out of its mouth.
I'm on the deck, aren't I?
Yes.
I haven't rolled perception for this.
I
hold on.
hope
yeah,
Liz
yeah,
might be
roll for
ready
it.
soon.
Yeah. So perception. That's 11.
It's not a pass. You said
no,
under 15, didn't you?
needed.
Could somebody tell me what in the blazes is going on out there?
Well,
I've just
actually,
pointed
Jim
it
did
out.
say, like, is this one of yours? And sort of draw your attention
Goodness
to
me,
it.
So, can we identify said goblin in the jaws of the beast?
You can't
Can
really.
you?
It's just some legs sticking out
Goodness
and a
me.
little
I hope
face.
that it's not goblin these nuts.
Actually, you might hope it is. This is a very unpleasant way to travel after the goblin these nuts broke up with you.
Goodness me.
If Goblin D's nuts is in here, he's definitely getting his nuts goblined.
He didn't
No,
say
he's getting
these
what he
nuts
always
would
wanted.
return to him.
Yes.
But being but goblin these nuts, surely that is.
These nuts.
Too bad his name wasn't
Excessive.
Nut, then he could just be Goblin.
So, Jim, was there anything you wanted to do with that information at all?
Nothing I can think of what I'd want to do about the goblins.
So, what are you going to do
I-
while you're on deck?
Well, are my zombies next to me?
No, you wouldn't have brought them up on deck for this. You can call them because you have got telepathy.
I wanted to at some point cast gentle repose on them so they decay in less time. But I have to touch them for that.
Okay.
Would it be better if I went off deck, or should I call them?
Well, that's up to you.
I think I'll go below deck.
Okay.
I think I've had enough of all this for now. Go spend myself in the company. Go spend some time in the company of people I can respect.
Did you say that out loud?
Yes.
Ooh.
Who heard him say that?
Okay, I'm going to find out that.
Perception.
Hans, Richter, and I'll roll for the Taddy,
Perception roll?
and Snob.
Yes,
Perception
yes.
check.
11.
Ooh.
17.
Oh, you heard
Oh,
it.
Mein Gott, what an arshole. I didn't say that out loud. I just wanted to practice my saying arse with the German accent.
So
You
I
did-
got an
you
11. Did I hear that?
I didn't say that out loud. I just
Yeah,
wanted to
so,
practice.
So I heard him make that remark.
Did I hear that?
Yep.
What'd you get? Oh, not quite. No, not with a 9.
Oh,
you
it's
needed
a 9.
10.
I couldn't tell if it was mine or someone else's.
So I'm just getting up Taddy's character sheet. Where's Taddy?
Oh yeah, Liz is here, by the way.
Oh, cool. Just in time.
Yeah, just in
Liz.
time.
Timed that just right. Okay,
I know, right? She's
so,
an amazing woman.
Perception check for the Taddy. Sorry, I'm just.
Liz, you might want to get character sheet ready.
No, Taddy didn't hear it.
Ugh.
I've got it open.
Okay, so anyone who heard it, so anything with the 10 plus, what are you gonna do to react to that? You gonna say
I'm
something?
gonna whisper to Richter. Has he been a little bit more hostile since he got back?
More than usual, you mean?
Well, I know I've only known him for a little while, but he's never been this hostile. He's usually been a bit more to himself, or under his breath. It's very brazen for him to talk like this, especially at a funeral. You'd think someone like this would have a bit more respect for the dead.
Right, Richter is having a bad day right now.
Mm.
So it's like,
I don't want to cast suspicion, but did something happen? I don't know him as well as you, but this does not seem like him. He's been hostile since he got up. It's not right.
I think you might be right, Hans. Now, I'm trying to figure out what to do here because Richter is not in the best of mental states. The charisma check fail earlier hints that he's just had something of a breakdown. So how composed could I actually be upon hearing that remark on this day at this time?
Well, that's up to you. Do you think your character would be? How do you think your character would be? Yeah, you've just
Well-
buried one of your most. You've just basically buried your first mate. And this person has just come up on deck and just basically disrespected the whole sanctity of what you were doing. On top
Not
of the
just
fact
now.
that,
He did it to Hans as well, right when he first came up.
yeah. So,
And he also laughed.
Mm.
He also audibly laughed at Snobgoblin's, the sound of Snobgoblin's, dying, being torn apart by Wolfie. He made that very clear. He was laughing in and out of character, so we probably would have heard him laughing.
Yeah, that's true. So,
yeah. Do you think you'd be angry by that?
I'm definitely angry with him, but
Okay.
Thing is, Richter also doesn't know him super well. Like they haven't had that much time together, like all told.
Do you think you need to read him his rights, as it were? Yeah, like what what the do you think you're doing, kind of thing, Read him the right act for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you think that, if you, as I said, go with what you feel your character would do in that situation.
Right.
Ollie, do what feels right.
I'm gonna. So where is Jim at the moment in relation to me?
He's just.
Is he
he's
still
just
walking off?
He's sort of. He has just walked below deck. He's on his
Right,
way
I'm
below
gonna-
deck, basically at the moment.
Hmm.
So he's not that far away. He's only 10 feet, not even that. Maybe a little bit more.
Oh.
So he's not that far away.
Right, I'm gonna stalk out after him, open the door, and call down the stairs. Mr. Deadman, a word, if you please.
Ooh. Looks like the captain wants your ear, Deadman.
What do
Oh,
you
shit.
want?
You got your
What
reply.
do you want?
Well, how about a little basic respect from you as a start?
When have you ever had my respect?
If I were in your position, I'd have a little more care with how I speak to and about those around me.
We can all hear this, right? So no Fernando's above deck and
Okay.
the...
Here's a question. It's for Richter.
Yeah,
Are you raising your voice?
I think so. He is emotionally compromised right now.
So you're shouting at him.
Yeah.
Well, I think maybe not shouting just yet, but that last sentence was very pointed.
A raised voice. I mean, not you
Yeah.
Yeah.
screaming, but like a raised enough voice that people up on the deck would hear it.
Ooh, Fernando's going to hear this.
Fernando's a little bit
Unfortunately,
further away, so
Fernando
he would
doesn't
still.
have a turn for a while.
Yeah,
Oh,
Fernando's
damn.
further away, and he's playing music at the time. So
Fernando is playing the
Oh.
music of love and sadness.
but yeah. So what were you saying, Richter?
If I were in your position, Jim, I would have a little more care about how I speak to and about those around me.
I'm thinking of replying to that with intimidation. Can I do that?
You can try. As I said, I'm not here to sort of decide your decisions for you. Oh,
I got 20. I got
It's going to be
22.
the one who break
Is
up
there
the
a
okay.
fight.
Say what you're going to say. How are you going to
Is there a-
intimidate him?
Is there a saving?
I figured I figure Ollie would understand if I passed that intimidation and just said, "Get lost."
Ooh.
You mean Richter?
So it's
How
an
intimidated
intimidation
am I?
check against his Oh, the name's gone out of my head.
Constitution.
No, it's Oh, I haven't got the
Be
freaking
willpower, wouldn't it?
because it's against his wisdom. Is it wisdom saving throw against an attempt to intimidate? Between the
That's a tricky one, to be honest.
Or is it just they have to beat their passive?
Give me a second.
Additional sense time.
Because I thought that against players it had
Honestly, I would say it's probably a charisma saving throw.
yeah,
Or
that's the
an
one I was thinking.
insight,
Not
or-
wisdom. Yeah,
Charisma.
yeah,
So
charisma
do I
saving
roll?
throw.
Charisma check.
But you got
or
to
an
beat
in-
the
or an,
22.
19.
or an insight.
No, I think that works. And he
I don't think
has.
there's an official one for it.
Oh, there's an
So-
official.
sorry.
There's a thing for it.
No, I said I don't think there's a thing for it. So
Okay, he's basically convinced you to back down. Well, he's just snapped at you. and told you to get lost, and you are intimidating enough to back off.
Think
Right.
like the Sea King.
Okay. Okay. We're all a little bit on edge right now. I'll overlook it just this once.
Hold on. I should have an. Hold on.
I'm going to
Sorry,
continue back down deck.
Yeah.
Tend to my zombies so they don't decay. Do you want me to do that now or next turn?
Well, you can start doing it now. It'll take a couple of turns to. Well, it'll take a turn or so to do all three.
Okay. Well, that would be one. That would be one spell slot used.
Yeah. So, Obnoxious, it's your turn.
All right. I think I was just like hanging out in the shadows, wasn't really involved with all this stuff. But if I could hear Brody or whatever, that would definitely get my attention.
Yeah.
And I'd be looking for Wolfie. Make sure he didn't repeat any mistakes. But if Brody's over there, then I guess I will jump to the side of the ship and try and throw down something to help him scrabble up the side.
It looks like
Timmy?
some people are.
So popular today. I have 3 people on my case.
Can you guys
It
hear
looks
me?
like
Something on
some
my mic.
people are trying to help him on
I
board
hear you.
anyway.
Something on my microphone snapped.
Yeah, we can hear you. All right. Well, if there's already people helping him,
Yeah.
I don't really know that there's anything else necessarily I need to get involved with. People are squabbling. That's got nothing to do with me. So I guess.
Can you roll one thing for me?
Okay.
Can you roll an insight check?
Insight. Ooh, not my best roll. Here we go. That's a 12.
There's something here. You can feel it.
Something. I can
Something
feel
very
it.
familiar.
I guess maybe do a
Remember,
survival
you know
roll to
what
see if I can.
You know what the Blackstone feels like.
Yeah, I mean I have some in my bag.
Yeah. But you know what it's like when it's not shielded. Like yours is wrapped in things.
Yeah.
You can feel that energy around you.
Can I use an investigation check to figure out where it's coming from?
Yeah.
22.
It's coming from it's coming from below deck.
Yeah,
All right.
Coming from Jim.
He's below deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you saw him walking around, you could feel that sort of that energy that you felt before.
Then I guess I will stealth and go down to see if I can figure out where he's at or what he's doing or where he might be keeping it.
Okay.
Woohoo.
22.
Okay. So you've stealthed. Okay. So you're gonna head down into the lower decks.
Yeah.
Okay. Richter, it's your turn.
All right. So I'm royally fucked off right now.
Oh shit.
But also, that intimidation roll would have had one effect. Richter now knows that Jim doesn't respect his authority.
No.
Suspicion.
Yeah. Not only, well, Richter's not big on the authority thing, but, you know, he knows that Jim just doesn't respect him in general. And he also knows that he, in order to intimidate him, that I would have had to have felt something from him, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm not sure quite how to proceed because I don't currently know, do I, that he's carrying a load of Blackstone.
No. I'm trying to think if I have something that, like, because I got that bard stuff. I'm looking at heroism. Would that calm him down?
If I were to cast Divine Sense, would I be able to tell that he's carrying Blackstone, or is that not how that works?
Oh heck. That's the one that.
Detect good and evil.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he would like glow.
Like the 4th of July, baby.
I will.
He would be outed in the second you saw him. He would be outed.
I will use that first. Oh, hold on. I don't think it's a spell slot for Divine Sense, is it? It's a feature. Yeah. I'll use my action to cast Divine Sense. You can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. You can use this feature 3 times per long rest.
Wouldn't he be confused by the zombies, which I'm currently with?
There's one slight difference. You basically look like you've got the evil Lynx effect.
Okay.
Like you would be glowing as soon as I activated Divine Sense. Like
I just figured I'd be glowing and also launching flares, so you don't know what's glowing. Oh well.
But it's like okay. So Jim made me back off on that exchange with the intimidation check. Can I confront him again now that I know he's carrying something?
Well,
or
you
am I
don't
going to
know
have
if he's
to wait?
carrying something until you approach him.
Right. Okay, so I've used Divine Sense and I've seen that, like, Jim is giving off lots and lots of evil.
Well, as I said, you'd have to walk down to him to see that. Because you can't
Now you're
see
gonna
it
go
through the
alone.
floor.
And are you going to go
yeah.
alone?
Am I within distance of anyone that I could go and tell where I'm going?
Well, he told you to F off. So, well, he told you to, yeah. So you probably went straight back up on deck.
Yeah.
Because you were sort of following him.
Right, who's nearest to me?
Hans, bartender Taddy, couple of your crew.
Yep. Alright, I'll approach Hans again. Hans, I think you were right. So I think something is up with Jim. I'm gonna go and see what I can find out.
Would you like me to come with you? Or do you want me to watch the crew? I am. If what you say is true, I don't think.
If you could let the others know, the other core crew members know, the party, out of character. If you could let the others, like Fernando and Obnoxious, know what I'm doing and why.
I will.
Give me 3 minutes, and if I'm not
What
back,
about Wolfie? Should I tell Wolfie, or should I leave him with?
He has far too many of his own problems to deal with.
I think Wolfie's a bit
so I shall leave him with.
now.
So I shall leave him with the Fraulein.
If you could alert, let's just say, Fernando and Obnoxious, who I know well enough to trust with this, what I'm doing, where I'm going, and why, and then give me 3 minutes. If I'm not out of there in 3 minutes, come after me.
Ja, da, Kapitan. You'll leave everything to Hans. I'm going to give him a slight nod, and I think I can. Can I see Fernando at least to make my way over to him?
Yeah, he's up on deck. He's just a little.
Okay,
bit
I'm going to make a beeline towards Fernando.
To be fair, he's probably looking right at Richter's back at the moment.
Oh yeah, because when you're playing the violin,
Fine.
you could be watching the scene even if you can't hear it.
Oh no!
Okay.
As soon as Fernando would have heard some sort of commotion coming from where Jim was, he'd be straight watching that scene.
Okay, so I'm just gonna shout over to Fernando then. Fernando, Del Capitan is going down after Jim. He has suspicions about his behavior. He says to give him 3 minutes and then we are to go after him.
And this is the point where Hans gets a bit of a surprise.
Ooh.
As from the water, there are 2 big blasts of water, and landing on the deck behind him, there's Brody.
Brody.
And swap the legs over. There is a woman stood behind him. All of us, well, who lands beside him.
I'm going to turn round and look at her. And obviously, I don't need to roll a perception check, do I?
No.
Notice. Okay, so I'm going to notice her hair and everything else. Go, Gott in Himmel! And take a little step back. Stop it.
And so that will be the start of, if I'm getting this right, Liz's first turn.
Yay!
Hello. For today, you're going to be represented on the stream as the fedora bird.
Fedora bird.
Everyone who's new to the campaign at some point ends up represented by the fedora bird. It's just a long-standing tradition. Until I add you a proper image.
Okay. Okay.
So you've just arrived on deck, and you've just brought their little friend Brody back to them.
Okay, who's Brody?
I don't know. I wasn't around for Brody.
Brody is he's a large goblin hound. He's like a large green semi-reptilian pug. If a pug was about the size of a Irish wolfhound. He's huge, but he's incredibly friendly.
I can picture this weird creature.
Sorry?
I can, strangely enough, imagine what this weird creature must look like.
But yeah, Brody's very friendly.
Okay.
So what would you like to do? You've just arrived on this
Can I just start again?
dweller ship.
Well, can I just respond by you're real?
Of course I'm real. Why would I not be?
Just sorry, but ever since I got onto the sea, I've been having feelings and memories coming back that from that day I got off the ship and your faces appeared and the Capitan mentioned someone fitting your description. I just can't believe what I'm seeing.
The paladin had to be saved. And you were near drowned. Of course you don't remember well.
But then what brings you to the ship here? If you have rescued my friend and rescued me, why are you here, mein Fraulein?
You were on the island. Despite its destruction, Conclave says we must know everything is taken care of. No Blackstone on ship. Everything okay? I go. I don't know why I'm speaking like that. It just happened.
Good, keep it.
I'm sorry. Forgive me, but I'm not familiar with Blackstone.
It was what island made of?
And it's dangerous?
Very dangerous. Corruption.
That might... Scheiße! Der Kapitän!
Bother.
Forgive me, Fräulein, but one of our crewmates has been acting out of sorts, and der Kapitän has gone down after him.
Well, he is bad then. He must sense it.
Gott im Himmel. Then we must go after him.
Yep. At this point, the primal awareness that I've got, is that just always active, or do I need to activate it?
Sorry, I don't remember. I just need to have a glance.
1 minute per level of spell slot, I think.
Oh,
it says.
yeah, that means you'd have to activate it.
Okay, so I'll activate it and have it funneling my sense of detection for Blackstone resonance. Mm.
Well, you definitely pick up the undead that are on board. But I'll say it counts for the Blackstone as well, because your race is hunts that more than anything else, because you know how dangerous it is and are sort of uniquely qualified with it.
So I would be highly attuned to it.
Yeah, you sort of know what sort of feelings it gives off, so you know it's on board.
Okay. Am I in earshot of the Snob Goblin as well?
Yeah, he's just nearby. It's his turn in a moment.
Okay.
Hello.
Then I'd like to ask Fernando and Snob Goblin to come with me down to the deck to follow Richter.
Indeed, we shall confer.
Snob's going to have a little bit of attention, though, on his next turn.
Okay.
Because Brody's edging towards him.
Oh. I like where this is going.
There's some edging going on.
Oh, Richter doesn't know it's Brody, does he? He's probably forgotten in all the commotion. But I guess
I'm sure he'll smell him out.
Because you left the deck, so you don't know that Brody's back.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's gonna be a silver lining of today, I think.
We lost a friend, but we gained a Brody.
Do I need to roll anything?
Yay! Brody's back! Yay!
Yeah, we don't need Brody. We don't need to roll, I don't think. We do need Brody.
No.
We do need Brody.
I'm gonna end up having flashbacks when I see him.
So, Snob, it's your turn, and you've got a large goblin hound bounding towards you. He's
Goodness me.
almost as tall as you. Well, he's up to your chest in height. Big green goblin hound.
Goodness
He
me,
sort
can
of runs
such a
up to you,
beast be...
smells you, and he's like, "Oh, Brody. He's speaking in common, but you know, as a goblin hound, he's smarter than that. So, perhaps talking to him in another language might be a good idea. Where to start?
Yes, goodness me. We shall parley in our native tongue, shall we?
You could have just said converse.
Yes, quite.
I've explained your character to Liz. She gets it.
So, what one must do in such a situation in order to converse?
Well, you could just try talking to him.
Hello.
We'll just take it as read that you're speaking in Goblin tongue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brackets in Goblin tongue.
Maybe put on a slightly different accent for when you're talking in Goblin.
Good day, my friend. Oh, goodness
Brody
me.
looks at you stunned. Hello?
How are one? I mean, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Hey.
You snob goblin. These nuts mentioned you before I got chucked overboard.
Well, these nuts. How is these nuts?
Thinks he's on the pull.
Oh, that slimy git.
Skank goblins. Skank goblins took my master. Took my mate, Warren. And now skank goblins take these nuts. Didn't like Brody. Didn't like Brody. Chuck Brody overboard. Mermaid, save me. Bring me here.
With the little stubby legs.
Well, perhaps we'll make an example of these. What are they called again?
Well, Brody help you then. You help Brody. Brody help you.
Yeah, goblins.
Fernando don't like Brody. Fernando took Brody overboard.
What was that?
Yes, for the benefit of the rest of the crew who do not speak common tongue, we have something of an errand to run together.
Goblin. Brody looks up as he said as he says that to Fernando. Brody looks up, sort of half understanding. Brody.
Oh, Fernando didn't say that. That was just me messing around.
Oh no! I meant the snob telling Fernando what's going on. And Brody was just sort of nodding and agreeing, because when he's speaking common, he can't speak very much. But he's not stupid. He has got a goblin-sized brain. He's not dumb. He just doesn't understand
More
a
the
lot
thinker
of common.
than converser.
Oh yeah, I'm still reading it. I'm still reading its minds.
But the problem is you can't understand it when he speaks in his own language. It doesn't. Oh no! With your form of telepathy, you would understand him.
Oh,
because it says it translates it, doesn't it?
I think you said that. Yeah, I think you mentioned it. It does it so long as it's not in a certain tongue.
Because doesn't it?
Oh yeah, no, we did read it, and it doesn't mention that I can't understand it unless it's a language I speak. So it is just I'm reading their mind, or I get an impression of what they're thinking.
Oh yeah, yeah. So you're getting some
I know
idea
the surface
of it.
thoughts of whatever it's thinking. So its emotional state, something that looms large in its mind.
The things that are coming up are things like you're seeing pictures of Warren. Pardon me. An underground city.
Tearing them in half.
You're seeing images of Warren, an underground city, the skank goblins. And Goblin D's nuts laughing as poor Brody is chucked overboard.
That seems very unlike D's nuts.
Fernando totally
and you
agrees
can't
with that
understand the word he's saying, what he is saying at this point, because you can't really understand it. But what it translates to is hose before bros. As
That's
he,
the
like,
antithesis to
as
my
he chucks
personal
Brody
philosophy.
overboard.
Goodness.
Yeah.
These
I
nuts.
declare.
Shame on him.
So,
Shame. Well, is there anything else Snob would like to do?
Yes, that's quite a lot of information to absorb, and one doubts that one could achieve such a mission by himself. So perhaps I could converse with the other crewmates to enlist them for their assistance.
Oh, are you going to say that? Who are you going to say that to?
I think Richter, as the head authority and captain, would be the fellow
Well,
to chat with.
You'd have to go and
about
find
his-
him. He's below deck.
Well,
Yes,
I actually.
I will head below deck then and impart the new information.
So you're heading down with me.
Yes.
And is Brody going to come with us, or is he staying on deck?
Well, the more the merrier. Is that not right?
I suppose we just need to get Fernando with us, and we're all set.
Okay. Wolfie, it's your turn.
Okay. What seems to be happening now around me?
Well, you've had a peaceful reuniting with Brunhilde and the Taddies. But there's some sort of noise going on coming from outside.
Oh, I'll go and investigate that sound. Where's the
So
thing?
which way would you like to go?
Is the sound outside or inside where I'm?
Well, there's a lot of noise coming from the staircase.
The staircase.
The sort of stairs
Okay,
heading
I'll
up
slowly...
between the upper deck and the lower cargo bay. So it's sort of people are going past your door, sort of stomping as they go.
Jesus. I'll get one of my claws out and head to the stairs silently.
God, I'm gonna give Jim an intervention.
No, I don't. Now I don't want. Now I am not going to hurt you. It's just we're just going to have all the cameras off, and my friends get to be there, and there'll be no witnesses.
Oh God. What's happening? Oh shit!
Oh, you're going to find out.
You can see Richter outside.
Victor. Ah, okay, yeah.
Captain of the ship you're on.
Yes, I remember. I almost forgot.
yeah,
No, we thought Richter was the drinker.
By the way, the ceremony spell that I prepared for this occasion extends to weddings as well. Just gonna put that out there. Just
know
let it be
what?
known that I can
Keep
do that.
talking, and you'll end up being Brody as well.
I might be interested, so it's good to know that. You know, me and Liz might be. Me and Liz
The
might be
wedding
interested.
bonus is pretty good.
I was going to say, I thought that was Snob. I thought that was Snob then for a second. I thought I heard, like, is Snob going to marry Brody? I misheard who it was. I was like, oh, that would be useful for me. And I thought, hey?
What the? No. I was thinking when Richter said it'd be useful about about weddings and stuff, and I was like, oh. That might be useful to me. That information's useful to me.
Also, as the captain of a ship, I could actually perform a marriage.
Oh God!
Goodness me, it's like the last days of Rome.
Don't let Brunhilde hear you.
We'll give Gretna Green a run for its money.
Make Brunhilde an honest woman. Yeah, no one will be able to say the Taddies were bastards.
You said it, not me.
I just mean it in a sarcastic way.
Just give me 2 minutes. Someone's ringing my bell. I'll be back in a minute.
Is he running off when it's his turn?
Yes. Yeah.
No.
that is
He
exactly-
said someone was ringing his doorbell, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
someone's ringing his doorbell.
Yeah, so we'll be
alright.
back in a minute, but he did say he was coming out and he's seen Richter, so
Yeah.
we at least know where we are.
He'll be like walking up to Richter. Yeah, Richter, have you got a ring? You know, me and Brunhilde are like, no, I'm not that sort of DM.
Nah.
You snooze, you
DM,
wedding bell blues? No.
Nah, he's not ready to knock that arrow yet.
Drawing it back.
Yeah, try that bowstring.
Bow selector.
Or
If he's
just
not careful, it
Wolfie
might
out and
become
say
a
he
sledgehammer
accepts.
wedding.
Oh, what is the D&D equivalent of a shotgun wedding?
A crossbow wedding?
Blunderbuss
yeah.
wedding.
Sledgehammer
A
wedding.
crossbow. Sledgehammer wedding actually sounds very Brunhilde.
Yeah.
A halbard
For
wedding.
some reason, I
perhaps.
just imagined Peter
Hobart
Gabriel as the priest.
For the last time, I told you I'm not Peter Gabriel, I'm Gabriel Byrne.
Yeah, and like the wedding would just be animated in like stop motion with like weird effects and stuff, like dancing chickens like walking down the aisle.
Oh, it was really sad to hear Wolfie get upset over his chickens.
Yeah. Not my chickens! Oh no, that was actually
And that's the
quite
thing he was most upset about. He
Oh,
wasn't.
did the chickens get
Apparently
toasted on
he's
the
not upset
island?
about the house being destroyed and the cow and everything else, but the chickens being dead. Oh God, that's just sad.
It's a classic line. It just shows that Wolfie
I
is
know.
a classic Shakespearean style actor. You should hear the rest of his rendition as Macduff. I mean, that was the thing that Macduff from Macbeth was concerned about, his chickens. You know,
Poor nuggets.
Which is
Nuggets.
ironic because it wasn't his chickens coming home to roast. It was Macbeth's.
But Macbeth's forces, when they burned a load of his stuff, did kill his chickens.
Hey, Macduff did it like because of a cesarean, but that's not my headcanon. I think Macduff was trans. You know, man or woman born. And all that.
The whole no man can kill me from Lord of the Rings thing was
Yeah.
Tolkien making reference to that, as well as the Ents. What if the trees actually did come on you?
It'd be very sappy.
If Bernard Wood,
I meant
Bernard Wood did
marched on
travel
you.
to Dunsinane.
The only thing I think about when it comes to Ents is how long. If it takes them so long to say good morning, how long do you suppose it takes them to say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
Oh, the
Right.
Ent word for that is probably just one very short sound. Because
Yeah.
that would...
It's not an intuitive language, is it?
Yeah, it's kind of more like. Bah!
Or they just determined that it's not worth saying.
Yeah, that sounds a bit more likely.
It's like, you know,
Do you suppose
they
would
just-
take
they just do
years,
like in
years for the? What word do you suppose would take years to say in Ent tongue?
I don't know, it'd have to be quite a posh word that's quite long, but also not sort of a made-up word from
Milieu.
Okay.
you know, from a thing. So
Liz
I
has
don't
just
know,
gone to the toilet. She said it.
anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Then we've got to wait for Wolfie, so you've got time.
I'd be surprised if anyone actually knew what that meant. but-
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I
I'm
just
back
said.
now.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Okay, Wolfie's back.
The removal
Oh,
of
you broke up.
the removal of religious
broke-
figures from the House of Lords. Being
broke up
against
a
the
bit there,
removal
Hawk.
of
I didn't
religious
quite-
figures from the House of Lords.
You broke up a bit there, Hawk. I didn't quite hear if you fully said that.
I was just saying what anti-disestablishmentarianism was.
Yeah.
It's
I
the
figured it
remo-
had something to do with I
it's-
figured it had something to do with politics because of that episode of Blackadder.
Well, yeah, it's about the It's being against the removal of cardinals and bishops from the House of Lords.
Hmm.
Well, it would be a cardinal sin.
So,
And it ended with Blackadder saying, "This is the worst moment of my entire life. I spent my last penny on a catskin wind cheater. I have just destroyed a priceless turnip. And now I'm about to be viciously slaughtered by a naked Tunisian sock merchant. But all I can say is this, Baldric. This is the last time I dabble in politics.
Shall we
I think that's
continue
one of
now?
my favourite Blackadder
just wait for
Yes.
Wolfie to get back, because it's Wolfie's turn.
Yeah, Wolfie's back. He said he was back.
Yeah, I'm here.
Cool, it's your turn still. So you found Richter out on the stairwell.
Right.
Are you going to say anything to him?
Captain, are you okay? What seems to be the problem? You're looking down in the dumps.
Oh, so has Wolfie just come out of the door to see us marching by?
Yes.
Yeah.
We think something's up. Oh wait, no, the others haven't caught up to me yet, have they?
No, they
Not
haven't
yet.
caught up to you yet.
We're about to. We're
Remember,
going
you
to come
told
after.
them to give you 3 minutes.
Oh, Wolfie, perfect.
I'd say at least 3 of those were talking to Liz. So.
Yeah, so they're on their way now, I think. Right, I think.
What? Who's coming for what?
I think something's up with Jim. I'm going to figure out what it is. Stand by in case of emergency. Yeah, thumbs up.
Be that, Captain. Then I will use my wolf. Wait, can I use that again? Can I use my wolf hearing again?
Well, yeah, you can, do a perception check. What are you listening out for?
Just seeing what this. Oh, that's a horrid one.
No, you don't hear anything.
Yeah, never mind. Never mind.
Listen out for. They can listen out for any strange things that are said during the conversation if we catch up with him.
If I hear a bang, I'm going in.
All right.
So you're going to hold your turn and go with, or you're going to go with the captain?
No, I'll wait outside nearby. Just see. In case anything happens, if I hear a bang or something yelling, I'll come in.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can follow him down to the lower part of the ship and remain nearby in case he needs your help.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So the other ones are just moving. Hello, sir. They're doing their thing. The only. Okay, Liz knows what they're doing. The 2 mermaids the 2 merfolk that were with her are doing the ritual that they planned on doing. So they're sort of carrying on with the plan that the 3 of them had. So I'm just sort of letting. So, Fernando, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna jump off where I am and get to Richter as fast as I can.
Okay. You easily catch up with him. He was only sort of taking a leisurely walk down there.
So the rest of us, if we're running after him, can catch up with him pretty soon.
Yeah, you can catch up with him on your turn. Yeah, easily.
Excellent.
That's the one good thing about ladders and stuff. Sliding down them is a lot faster than climbing up them.
We'll have a walking speed of 40 feet, and I'm going to be carrying our little merfolk on my shoulder.
How wide? Like, what is the actual dimensions of the ship? Like, how many feet?
You
long
tell us, you're
or
the captain.
I was going to say, it's your ship. It's a little bit TARDIS-y inside at times.
Right. So
just don't
bulk
ask
of
where the
space...
Yeti is.
Liz is just giving a puzzled look. I'll explain to her later.
What's the plural for Yeti?
Yeti.
Yeti. That's my favourite shit thing in wrestling.
I prefer to. I like to think the Yeti is currently sitting on the deck, holding the main mast still, and trying not to get travel sick.
Oh, poor furry baby.
Although to be fair, as I run past Hans, to get to Richter, I'm going to slap his ass with my tail and just give him a wink as I run past him.
Ooh, say, oh, hello, sailor.
Well, he was telling me in the bar about this mysterious woman he was waiting for, and she finally showed up. So
Yeah.
Fernando likes to inspire people towards the romance.
I'm just going to give him a little thumbs up and a wink as he goes by. But, you know, the seriousness of the situation, I get it. It's a knowing thing between...
Knowing me, knowing
Before I get to just before I get to Richter and Wolfie, can I... I'm just wondering...
Sorry, I'm suddenly imagining like Lady and the Tramp or something, sort of... just
now this is
just with Fernando playing and Hans and sort of...
I do like my spaghetti.
That'll be later after we've dealt with this problem.
Yes,
that wasn't spaghetti. That was just a thinly veiled snog.
Wait a minute. This isn't spaghetti. This is anal sex.
Captain Richter, what is
That's the point of no return.
What are we walking into here?
Fernando, brilliant.
Did
Jim,
Fernando overhear Liz's mention about Blackstone?
No, I wouldn't have heard that.
No.
Okay,
from where I was. I might have heard the raised voices, and plus, I do tend to watch things. I'm pretty good at that.
Okay. Just wanted to check to make sure.
Fernando, fact of the matter is, I think something's wrong with Jim. He's even more of, like,
Jim.
No, imagine my shock.
His gym levels are
This
over
shocks me.
9,000.
He's even more abrasive than usual lately.
I just kind of want to queue up the DSP. This shocks me.
This shock.
Oh God, double love a bit of...
how unfeatured should we be?
Well, I'm just gonna talk to him, see if I can ascertain anything. But I gave Hans 3 minutes before he had to follow me. But stand by in case of emergency if you get my drift.
So you want to try and go in there yourself and talk him down and keep everyone back?
For now, yes. But if things
I tell you what,
hairy...
Captain, I have a good idea. Wolfie, tell the others to stay quiet, and I'm just gonna wave my hand over myself and turn invisible.
Excellent.
I'm gonna do the I'm gonna do the John Cena, put my hand in front of my face and just vanish. Greater invisibility.
Fernando,
and I'll follow Richter. Captain, I'll go with you. He won't see me coming. So like when he opens the door, and I'll sneak in behind him, and then that's what I'm gonna do. So, yeah, that's me.
Okay, Jim, you've long arrived at your undead, and you've been conducting your spells.
I think I should do a perception check to see if anyone's coming down to see me.
Hold on, why would you?
Why would anyone be? Yeah.
I might have heard movement on deck.
Hold on, is that metagaming?
Yes.
Feels like it.
I would say if someone's genuinely trying to be suspicious, they would probably be listening for the creak of stairs and stuff.
I suppose.
I'm not saying
Yeah,
that's
it's
bad
encouraged
gaming.
them to be paranoid, I guess.
Up to you, Hawk. If you don't want me to do it, I'll think of something else.
No, I agree with that. That if your intentions are something clandestine, you would be listening for someone following you.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's true.
Yeah, fair.
It's probably
I
a
have, to,
fail
I have to give
anyway.
you that. It's what you do in that position.
Well, yeah, it's like
Like, that
if you're-
perception check does not help you
No.
No.
Yeah,
in whatever you're trying to do.
you're too absorbed in whatever it is that you're doing.
Pondering the orb.
Well, if I guess I'm too absorbed in my,
Do a check or anything, they'll tell you what you need
I
to check.
guess if I'm consciously unaware that no one's coming, there probably isn't anything else I can do.
Not really.
If they need to-
No, it's just conducting your spells basically.
Yeah, you're correct. Yeah, yeah. It depends.
I guess
It
I'll
varies.
just use gentle riposte again on another zombie. Zombie.
Okay. Obnoxious, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to.
Detect thoughts, but I've failed.
Let's see. I've already got stealth going. I guess. What can I see from where I'm at?
Oh my god.
Have you snuck in? Are you going to sneak into the room with Jim?
Well, if that's where that stuff's coming from, then is it on his person or in a bag? Is there any way that I can tell, considering I can sense it?
You're picking it strongly up from him.
Okay. All right. Well, it's always a risky play. I am going to use this. What's it called? The Ghostbusters song.
How does it go?
You have to give me a minute. It's been a while. Yeah, there you go. I could play it for you in just a second. There you go.
I am afraid of no
If only she could hear this, but I got headphones.
Sorry,
No.
man.
But
I just thought it might help. So.
Yeah.
it definitely helps. So I'm going to continue with my stealth. I'm going to come up and use sleight of hand to pick his pockets.
You know they're in my pockets.
Wow. I mean, if there's nothing in your pockets, then
Wait, there's only one other place it could be.
Oh,
I doubt
God,
you'd
yeah.
store it there.
and there is no sleight of hand setting that's high enough for that. So
Yeah, that's
checking
for
out
sure. It's
someone's
probably a
prison
diamond by now.
Hey, you don't know. He
You're
might have
not
stashed it
checking
in his
people's
prison wallet.
wallets.
I don't know. No, he might have done what Jack Black did in that Lord of the Rings parody and made it into a piercing on his, well,
Yeah. Oh,
on his little hobbit.
Dad showed me that.
I hope for
I beg your
I
pardon?
hope for Jim's
beg
sake
your
he
pardon?
didn't do that.
I don't think I'd have had
Showed
the
you
time
what?
to do that, even if I wanted to, which I don't.
Wait, how long does it take?
this would be like the most
I'm
roguish
just
thing
asking
I've
for a
done
friend.
this entire game. Because
Oh
stealth
my
is one
goodness.
thing, but I have not tried to
Okay,
pick a single
okay.
person's pockets.
Obnoxious. Time
Mhm.
for you to take the
That's a good
ultimate
turn.
risk. I've got
All
a
right.
bad feeling about this.
Is
Here
he wearing
goes.
gloves?
Oh, I always wear gloves.
Cavity search, full cavity
Especially with
search.
this stuff, I'm very familiar with this stuff, and I don't feel like running off the side of the ship screaming. All right, and it's only a 9. Oh gosh,
Oh dear.
Fail.
it was a 19 for just a split second, and then it turned.
See, for a
Have,
second
have-
then, I thought you were gonna go like your usual kind of, like whenever you try to be that stealthy, that's the
It gets
point
like
you
a
get
1.
That one.
Yeah, no, not quite that bad this time. Not
What's
far
that?
from it.
Have I spotted him?
On a nat
Or has he just
one,
failed?
passive perception. I think your passive perception is enough for that to actually, for him to get
A basic
detected.
passive perception is 10.
Yeah, he
Unless
spotted
you
you.
completely ditch out your wisdom, your passive perception is naturally a 10.
Yeah.
Obnoxious, would you care to tell me exactly just what the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just walking along and bumped into you. Sorry. Didn't mean to bump into you. It is dark in here, and I was.
Are you actually going to try and convince him with that one? With the deception?
Yes.
Okay, roll it.
It's persuasion, isn't it?
Perception.
It's a
Deception.
14 for deception.
No.
Deception. Oh, I thought you said perception.
Oh.
No, he's not going to believe that.
I can believe that?
Nah.
By
Not with your hand in his trousers.
Maybe just happy to see
I
him.
just accidentally bumped into you and shoved this Buzz Lightyear up my prison wall.
Well, come in peace.
What if I did just said to hell with it and went with performance and tried to pretend there was a spider on him?
Really, I will go
No,
sailing.
you can't go back on that one after you tried to deceive them.
All right.
Am I allowed to do something now?
Then back to stealth.
How would you like to react to him? He's tried to deceive you by
I'm thinking either intimidation or cause fear. I don't. Am I not allowed to use a spell?
not as a reaction like that. No.
She rolled down my window.
You could try to intimidate him.
All right.
We're on the street. It's about the way we look,
19.
the way we
What are
dress.
you going to say to him?
Their size.
Ooh, hold on, let me think. Get your worthless carcass out of my sight.
Okay, charisma save.
Okay.
Hold on. I don't suppose.
That's 20.
Oh,
Dirty
Ooh.
20.
Ooh,
It was a
he's
dirty
standing
20.
his ground. It's
You're not the boss of me.
You've tried taking. So what's basically happened is you've tried to. You've been feeling around in his pockets. There's nothing really anything there, and he's realised what you're doing.
Yeah.
You've tried to deceive him, go like, "Oh, sorry, I just bumped into you," and he's tried to tell you, get the hell out of here, you worthless thing, and you've just gone, no, you do not speak to me like that. No.
Like, you're not the captain. I can do what I want. Now I'll walk away with a swagger.
So are you walking away?
Not just in Harlem.
Sounds like he's gonna.
Yeah, I'll walk away. I'm not doing it fearfully. I'm not scared of you. I'm just wandering about my business now.
I'm doing this because I want to, not.
Yeah,
because
you
I
ever
want to.
if you ever mess with a rooster and
Yeah.
give it a good old boot because it's being a jerk and it walks off like it owned the place anyway?
Yeah,
Yeah, my wife was actually attacked by a
rooster.
Yeah,
but
my
it
wife was
still
actually
walked away
attacked by a
like
rooster.
it won.
Yeah, that's how I'm walking away. I'm doing the rooster swagger. I'm like,
Yeah,
Well,
whatever. I wanted to leave.
I'll just
Yeah.
say it. My
Rooster
wife
may
was
walk
actually
away
attacked.
like a winner, but it's still a chicken.
Well, my wife was attacked by a rooster as a kid, although it did end up getting its neck broken.
Oh goodness.
Oh,
Well,
I won't mess with her then.
Well, it did almost kill her, so it got made into dinner.
Yep.
Well, never feel guilty for eating KFC.
Mm.
That's the moral of the story.
Just one thing, Obnoxious. It's probably just as well your sleight of hand didn't work because my blackstone isn't covered. So how would you have lifted it from my pockets without actually
He's wearing
touching it?
gloves. He just said before
Yeah.
he picked up his
Oh,
hands.
all right. I missed
And
that.
also, you're not going to have it in your pocket. Thinking about
I didn't.
it.
I didn't think I was either.
In my
It's like
broom
a brick.
suitcase.
It slots right in.
Richter, it's your turn.
Right. So I used divine sense last turn. It says until the end of your next turn, so it's still active for this turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, just one. I noticed on saving throws it says +2 on saves. I don't know if that counted in my previous one. I don't think it would have made a difference, but does it do that automatically?
I don't. Sorry, I don't mean to be a pain obnoxious. Are you
Yeah,
okay muting your mic?
I can hear someone else's
I've
conversation.
turned his volume down.
Sorry.
It's all right. I didn't want to.
It's okay. It's okay, Hawk. It's okay.
I was asking. I click on the +2 on saves. It says +2 on saves, aura of protection, and I'm not sure if that was applied or whether it would have made a difference to my previous.
It was
saving
applied. It automatically applies it to you. It's other people. It doesn't.
Oh right. Okay.
Other people, your roles, it always adds it to. Other people's, they just need to be aware of it and manually remember.
Okay. It wouldn't have made a difference either way. I was just.
Wouldn't have made a bit of difference.
Okay, so what are you going to do?
Right, so I'm approaching the room where Jim is. Obnoxious is already in there.
Yeah,
So,
as you walk
Obnoxious
in,
is strutting past you as you walk in.
Obnoxious opens the door, strutting past me, and through the door I see Jim. Because I've got Divine Sense active,
as I said, he's got like the evil Lynx effect.
Yeah. Like,
And not
I mean,
the chocolate one.
Yes, this is Dark Temptation.
Chocolate one.
I can see evil coming off him like he's a goddamn coffin.
Pretty much.
But, yeah. It's like...
Really that different from those
am I the only one
times you've
imagining
seen me in real life, Ollie?
Am I the only one imagining the JoJo menacing thing coming off him?
So, how are you going to react to that one, Richter?
Do I know that it's coming from something on him?
Well, you're actually picking it up from two things. You're picking it up from his bag and from him. From him, it's more like your experience with the cow.
My experience with the cow?
Yes.
That was...
Bit disparaging.
That was a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that was when you saw something infected. Because remember, the cow ate the silver grass.
Oh, yeah. So have I put two and two together now?
Oh, yeah, easily.
I know what's happened.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I thought I told you to get lost.
What did you bring onto my ship?
No doubt Wolfie heard that one.
So what... are you going to try and intimidate an answer out of him?
I think,
The response for that, I've lost it.
I don't know about intimidation. It's not... that was just Richter being angry. I don't think he was trying to intimidate him. And...
Well, actually, no. It's up to Jim if he wants to just answer the question.
Yeah.
I don't. I had one, but I've lost it.
Well, you don't feel like answering his question?
Since I lost the answer.
Oh.
Sorry.
I mean, you touched... Oh my god, and I know you're infected. You touched it without protection. What kind of cretinous halfwit touches the Blackstone without protection?
He's got evil AIDS.
Yeah, and because... Okay.
Not to be confused with the stuff that you get from dragon hordes. Yeah, the dreaded dragon herpes.
Just for context, Richter is pissed off right now.
It's what happens.
Yeah, I saw the subtext, Ollie.
Okay, so where were we?
Are you actively trying to kill us all?
I wasn't when I touched it.
You
But
are
I
getting rid of that now.
Did that sound like a seal door? That was my best impression.
Sounded
I didn't
good.
hear anything.
Go with it.
Right.
That's how you want to play it. Go with it.
No.
I have just touched real power.
Maybe you didn't hear me. I am the captain of this ship, and as long as that is the case, that is not staying on here.
Look at him. Look at him.
They are becoming quite an inconvenience for me.
If my position as captain is inconvenient for you, Deadman, you have options.
Hawk, just just out of character, what's the name of the necromancing deity that I know?
Oh heck.
There is one, isn't there?
It was.
It's the big fat one.
Why am I drawing a blank on this?
It
wasn't back. It was the other one. It was.
Yeah, I know the model I've put across my room at the moment. Because he looks like a big fat chaos demon.
He is a big fat chaos demon.
Yeah. And he's got wings. It's not Vecna. It's... the name's got out of my head as well. Where are you, you horrible little thing? No. Oh, I can't think of his name at all.
Orcus. It's Orcus.
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 It's Orcus.
Orcus.
Inventor of crisps.
Right.
The worst type of crinkle cut crisps.
Huh. Gary
Okay.
Lineker is a lot of
Okay. Could I have that? Could I have that line again, please, Ollie?
If my position as captain is inconvenient for you, Deadman, you have options.
Learn my Orcus damn name, you twit!
Okay, that was funny.
I gave you a share of our treasure that you did not earn in good faith. I let you onto my ship when you needed help, and this is what you do. This is what you give me back. Fernando,
what?
I should have trusted Fernando and let him kill you. I should have known. He doesn't like you, and he likes everyone.
My zombies saved your crew during that battle. Okay, I don't know what's going to happen now.
Yeah.
Richter, it's your line.
Why is it you think I haven't disposed of you already? Now, I will tell you one more time. Get that thing off my ship. Unless you'd care to challenge my leadership.
Okay, what am I doing now?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What's
It's
your
your
answer? He's just
I've
asked
never
you
seen.
something.
I've never seen a villain not know what to do. Look at someone and go, "What do I do now?"
It's like
Well, take over the
proposing,
world
like,
would be
oh,
one
I'm going to
thing.
drive on Russia. What now? I don't know.
Threats.
Bugger off, I guess.
It's not my turn, so I don't know if I can attack.
We're in a we're sort of in a dialogue right now, so
Haven't really initiated combat. That's
Yes,
the
I
thing.
know.
I haven't initiated combat yet, and as it's my turn, it would be my prerogative to do that. I think if it came to
So,
Yeah, well, I'm running out of things to say now.
or you could answer his challenge, or
well,
be or it could be condescending.
well, I've just told you you can either do as I say, or unless you want to challenge my leadership.
Your leadership. I've been doing everything. The only thing I've been doing so far is what I wanted. I never served you. I served your ship because it was convenient for me. The fact that our goals were aligned was of mere coincidence. You've never given me orders. And therefore, I cannot challenge your authority, because to me, you never had it.
Death it is!
Hi, Phil.
So
But,
I
like,
have
he's
an
captain
idea
of the ship
that I was going to ask
like, de
about.
facto.
Okay, you should have. All right. Is that your final answer?
Cowabunga it is.
Which one doesn't end with me being killed?
Maybe you should have
You
thought about that
At this
before
point,
you
getting rid of the
challenged him.
Blackstone.
Yeah, but I don't think I can.
You
Well-
can?
Well, like, I just offered you your best chance, and you rejected it. So,
But how? I mean, I was told I can't resist this.
Accidentally picked a fight.
I was told
Hey,
that I
Phil.
can't resist. I was told that I
Phil.
can't resist it.
Well, so I gotta.
So-
oh, never mind.
so that I understand you, Jim, you do not consider yourself part of this ship or this crew, and are therefore not under the protection of the rules that exist here. Am I understanding you correctly?
Sorry, I've just gotten all confused now.
Is
Oh,
that-
for God's sake.
Did you
Okay,
just accidentally launch a coup?
Let me give you the line again, just so that I understand, Jim. You do not consider yourself part of this crew.
Hold on a moment.
I just need you to confirm what you said.
Yes, I'm trying to confirm what I've said.
You're you!
You
Oh my
just,
God.
You
Okay.
are you!
Do you remember the last thing you said? Because
Are
it
you
was,
reading this off? Are you reading this off a villain wiki quote thing? Are you seriously just? Are you just reading it off a villain
My
wiki quote?
heart's furious
How to
typing.
work?
You
I'm just trying
basically just denied my authority to my face, and I'm just asking you to confirm that that is your position.
I'm just trying to make sure I don't do anything more stupid than I already have.
That's not the point,
We're long down the line from that.
Jack. You might as well go with. Again, priority one is storytelling. You might as well go with it at this point.
Okay.
No, as it
No,
says
you
on
never-
the,
So...
as it says on anyone who looks up the Blackstone, it does say on the tooltip. Well, it does say on the thing that it would take divine intervention to remove its.
Ah, shit, and Liz and me
To
are too
remove
far.
its
Liz is too far
influence.
behind.
Respect my authority.
So there's different ways that can happen, though. I've got a.
Yeah, there's loads.
I'm
of
just
different
kinda
ways.
curious.
There's loads of different ways. That's the thing.
So, are they completely engrossed in this conversation, not willing to listen to anybody? Because if I'm still close by, then I have.
I think
You
the
know,
entire ship can
I
hear
don't
us.
mind jumping in.
Yeah, I mean, even the Snob Goblin's confused.
well,
he was just trying
conversationally
to.
you could.
I'm sure the Snow Goblin's just trying to wonder why there's a mermaid woman with tiny legs on Hansi's
He
shoulder.
was just reading some fine arts, then he heard some bizarre conversation from the next room.
But it's still Richter's turn, so
Yeah.
So, I'll give you the line again. Just to confirm, Jim, you don't consider yourself a part of my crew.
Swab your deck.
Then I need not
did you
protect
just
you with the
to
rules.
swab his deck?
Yeah.
That is pirate talk, isn't it?
Nice.
He just asked him to clean his own ship.
Then I,
That is very nice.
Dare you reduce
Go
my role
swab
to
your
a scullery
deck.
maid?
Oh,
It's
that is
Oh,
brilliant.
teacher, and I suppose.
I love that.
then,
Go
He just
swab
reduced
your
you
deck.
to a scullery maid. You should get him.
then I don't need. Then I don't need to observe the rules for you.
And why don't you tend to your rigging?
Then I don't need to observe the rules for you. I roll to attack, Jim.
Oh my god. I
Like,
knew this was going to happen.
Okay,
Okay,
now
it's fight on time.
okay. What just happened? The best chance that you rejected was if you had issued a formal challenge to my leadership, you'd have got me one-on-one.
Ah, god damn it.
So now it's fair game for any of us to assist
Yeah.
the
Fair
captain
game for
in
any
the-
of us to turn him into a human shish kebab.
Damn it, I'm not going to get a turn to do what I was going to do in this
You
situation.
just made me want a German doner kebab.
Oh god, now I'm hungry.
Oh no, what have we done?
Okay.
Okay.
What's happened with my maces?
They have been upgraded as requested.
Yeah, but how did that happen diegetically? Did they just sort of appear that way?
No.
Can we just
no.
say Liz did it?
You just
A
you just
wizard did it.
basically adjusted the handles for better balance.
A lizard did it.
Right. Okay. There are 2 damage, but well, I'll roll to hit first, I guess.
Well,
You roll the higher
Go
damage.
hit that.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Then
roll for the attack.
Right. Then I don't need to observe the rules for you. Yeah. 19.
oh my gosh. I want to know if I can step in before blood gets shed.
I think blood's getting shed already.
I rolled a 19.
Because I have my whip. If I could catch his arm.
Obnoxious, I'm just going to say, you were not getting your turn, but my turn was before yours, and I already have my turn planned out a long time ago on this one.
Okay, roll damage.
Hold on, can I also activate the Blood Fury tattoo?
Oh,
And
Jesus.
Divine Smite.
Oh,
I'm pissed off, is what I
Oh
am.
my goodness.
Oh fuck!
Going
He's activating the blood
beast
for your
mode.
tattoo. We are in fucking serious paladin territory right now.
Blood
Okay,
Fury
go
tattoo.
for it.
Divine
It's up to
Smite
you.
level 2.
It's up to you how you treat
Divine
this.
Smite level 2. Roll, 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 roll.
I'm also activating Divine Smite level 2.
As I said, it's up to you how you treat this. It's
Okay, rolling for bludgeoning damage. 14 bludgeoning damage.
oh my
I think
goodness.
it's 4d6 necrotic damage, isn't it? For
Jim
Blood
is
Fury?
resistant to necrotic damage.
Resistant
Sorry.
but not immune.
Actually, no. He's also. What was the first damage?
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. He's resistant to that too, due to the effect
Okay.
of the black stone. So he
Okay,
takes
how
7
does
from that.
Oh, right, half damage. Okay. So I'll use the necrotic damage anyway. Every little helps. So that's another 14. So that'd be
So he's-
7 again. So 14 total.
14 total.
But now,
How royally fucked is Jack?
14
Not yet.
Right. And I think it's 3d. Hold on. How many d8 is it for Divine Smite level 2?
Do I get to use shield?
Deal 2d8. Right, 3d8 for Divine
Unfortunately,
Smite level
no,
2.
because this is the first turn of combat, so you don't get a reaction until the second turn.
Is he classed as an undead or a fiend right now?
No.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Rolling 3d8 radiant damage, 16. So 14 plus 16.
I don't know if
is-
he gets. I think Radiant's the only
It's
one
not
he doesn't
Radiant.
have.
It's
Yeah, Radiant's the only one he doesn't have.
Protections against.
Yeah, resistance.
but of course
against.
you can't know. But of course you can't know that.
Well, I'm using it anyway because that's the attack I went with. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only he would learn the from how much damage it deals when in
And-
damage calculation, but you wouldn't
So
know it in
that's
character.
14, 16. That's 30 damage for that attack.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't actually used my bonus action yet, have I? And I've still got a second attack. Could I bonus action for that second attack Thunderous Smite? No, maybe not. Thunderous Smite.
Hold on, you had Thunderous Smite already.
Thunderous Smite.
Oh no, you didn't actually. No.
No, I used
because the preparation
in
would
my
have run
last,
out during
during
the long rest.
So, can I use it for the second attack as well?
Yes.
All right. Second verse, same as the first. Divine Smite level 2, Blood Fury, rolling to attack. Well, assuming this hits. Sorry, Jack. 18.
It's a hit.
Oops.
Yeah. Divine Smite level 2, Blood Fury, and bludgeoning damage. So, and thunder damage. So, rolling damage. That's 12, so 6 bludgeoning damage. 2d6 thunder.
Which, again, halved.
5, so 2.5.
So 3, so 8.
3, 8, 4d6 necrotic. 11, so 5.
5.
Or
I've lost track.
6.
What's the damage?
And 3d8 for radiant.
Well,
19. So,
sorry.
all right. Okay,
Oh.
so that
What was the last one?
19 radiant.
19 radiant. Oh. Jim's down.
Okay.
The first hit did 30 damage. The second hit has done 14 plus 19, so 33 damage.
Do his Yeah, he's down. Do his zombies fall down too? Like, or are they just not connected to him like that?
Yeah, is it XCOM rules?
I'm not sure how zombies work in that.
I'll tell you
Is
what.
there
I'll
an
let you
answer on that
resolve him being. I'll look into it why he's flung 10 feet away from Richter on his ass. Because
On his bony butt.
Smite
Oh,
that
yeah,
he
'cause
can't
Thundering
save
Smite.
against.
Oh dear.
We've been dreading this for a week.
Well, on the bright side, he's not insta-killed, is he?
On the other side, on the bad side, oh god, the side of your ship. You were worried about Broad. You were worried about Broad.
Back in a minute.
Yeah,
worried
he's
about
still
Broad.
breathing.
I have
But you were
60
worried
hit
about-
points. I'm dead.
No, 0
No, you're
HP does not.
You're unconscious.
You're
Yeah.
unconscious.
You're
You have
currently
3.
bleeding to death.
You have 3 saving throws.
Yeah, you're just knocked out right now.
You're just lying on the floor like bleh.
So
Think of it like your TN during the fight with Nappa.
just so you know how this could have gone, if you had said, "What if I am challenging your leadership?" There are 2 options you could have taken to doing that. One is a democratic election, which I wouldn't have fancied your chances in, and the other is a captain's duel. I think we've just seen how the captain's duel would have gone anyway. But
Fernando was planning to walk around him and stab him in the back of the throat anyway.
and then when I said
that was my turn after that last interaction. So if Richter didn't swing for it, Fernando was just going to stab him in the throat so he couldn't talk anymore.
You might need to get rid of these. So.
you weren't here when I first explained this.
In one
but
turn.
So he's dead. He's not.
No, he's unconscious.
Well, he's unconscious. You weren't
He's
here when I
unconscious.
first explained this, but as captain, I have to field all challenges to my leadership, and
Sorry, there was
that's
a
the
roll.
system we have in
Not
place
your turn yet.
for doing that.
Although Pirate Rules does state you can pick a proxy.
Well, yeah,
Not
but Richter
that you
wouldn't.
would, being as strong as you are. I'm just saying.
See how
Oh,
that
yeah,
would've
if
is
he
a
was
situation.
ill or
Fernando,
something, or
it would've been fun to
otherwise
see Fernando and Jim.
incapacitated, that's usually what that proxy rule is for. Like, if he'd just been like, I don't know, if he'd been injured by something, otherwise you could just get challenged just after a duel.
Yeah, if for some
Okay.
reason the incumbent can't fairly compete.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
the sort of
so-
that's the sort of thing it is.
So
It's
when I asked
So
if-
my understanding of this is now Jim is unconscious. He can't issue commands to the undead. So
Yeah,
they
that's
will
true.
now do nothing except for defend themselves.
Yeah.
Until the 24 hours of the animate dead wear off, at which point they will become just his control will fail, and they'll go just back to being wandering undead.
so when
Though
I
they probably will try and kill us after that.
So when I asked you to confirm that you don't consider yourself part of the crew, and you told me to shove it, basically, I
Yeah.
Doesn't
your
really- it-
rejection of a role in the crew was also a rejection of the protections of the rules. So I was like, okay, I don't need to be fair to you then. Whack!
It doesn't really matter, Ollie. I couldn't avoid this fate.
I mean, you might have done. I mean, a captain's duel is a fair fight in a controlled environment.
No, I still would have lost, what, 63 damage?
If the rolls were the same. Yeah. Well, this guy.
You threatened the captain's authority. He felt the need to reinforce his authority.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like
Hans.
doing it.
It's your turn.
It's my turn.
Oh,
I'm back. What
can
did I
I
miss?
just real quick tell whoever's behind me, tie him up.
Okay, so
So
it's
Hans
my turn.
walks in.
Okay, so I was walking down the stairwell, so I
So
haven't
you'll have
quite
caught
gotten
up
past
with. You'll have caught up with Richter by
Richter.
now.
Okay.
Didn't I have
and I've got
saves?
Liz. I've got Liz on my shoulder.
I don't think I would I don't think Richter would let you die right now because he probably knows that you're under the influence of something. So I think
Okay.
just next turn I'll
Okay,
use spare the dying on you anyway. No need for saves.
Okay, so I'm gonna run over to Richter. Richter, do I see Jim on the floor?
Yeah.
Ah, Capitan. You defeated. So it's over already.
Yeah, we spoke.
Ah, I can see. I can see that. I'm gonna point to the woman on my shoulder and go. This woman here is here to hunt. Is here to find the black stones that might have been taken from the island. Although, looking over at the Jim, I can see you've already figured that out. I hope.
You? Well, fancy running into you again.
Liz, it's you. You're here.
Okay, so
Yeah, you're on my shoulder.
I've just noticed you on his shoulder, and the last time
Right,
I saved you, you appeared out of the blue.
I'm just gonna put you down. I'm just gonna put you down and go. That's him over there. That is him over there. That is the guy. That is the strange individual.
okay, and I've already.
Well,
got-
it's still my turn. So you asked us to tie him up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna guess there's some rope around. So, ja, mein Capitan. And I'm just gonna grab some rope and tie up his unconscious body. Do I need to roll anything?
He's unconscious.
Yeah, he's not going to be resisting you tying
Okay,
him up.
okay. So I'm just gonna tie him up, avoiding his zombie guards,
Okay.
and present his body right in front of the cat, in front of Liz to do whatever she needs to do.
Oh,
Right.
it's very clear to Liz that he's infected.
Okay, so Liz has the means to fix him, doesn't she?
Yeah, I've
Yeah. She just needs to use her
Okay.
supply of the silver grass.
Okay, so I'm going to once I've tied him up, I'm gonna end my turn.
okay.
Okay.
So is it on to Liz now,
Yeah.
or is it okay?
There isn't a sort of a spell or anything to the
To the silver grass.
to the silver grass. No, it's just basically touching it against him.
Yep.
Though I'm also going to make sure to keep his bag off him.
Yeah, you'll need to
In case
like,
you need to go
get
through
it out
that.
of his bag.
Yeah, I'm going to open the bag up, but I'm not going to touch anything inside. I'm just going to open it up and hold it open.
Right.
No, go ahead.
Sorry, go on, Liz.
I'm going to, while Hans is tying him up, be kind of snarling quietly because I can just am overpowered by the sense of him being infected and an exposed black rock, in the room with me. So I'm going to put on my little seaweed gloves and take a otter pouch off of my hip that's got the silver grass in it, and take a few pieces out, and I'm going to basically slap him across the face with it.
You got crush slapped.
And I'm going to be very agitated with the motion, so it's going to look like a proper
Demanding of
backhand.
satisfaction.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mind Fräulein, could you look in the bag?
And I'm going to pretty much screech and say, Paladin, holy water, outside the ship. Because if we do it under the ship, it's going to explode like it did at the island, isn't it?
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so I'll be carrying our Well, it's up to Richter. What does he want us to do with our unconscious friend here? Take him above onto deck?
I'm also going to be glaring at the zombies because I want to destroy them, but it's not my role.
Does the unkindness have a brig?
You can quickly. There's some storerooms you could empty out and convert into a brig. It wouldn't take long.
Yeah, we'll do that. Just put him somewhere he can't. Put him somewhere he can't cause trouble.
So he's been purified now.
Yep.
He's been purified very well.
I'm going to give from his character, and I'm going to remove the.
I'm going to give I'm going to give the bag to Topaz, and I'm going to find a storeroom to put him in.
Okay. While all that's happening, I did have a question as I snuck into the room behind Richter and have been watching all of this.
Mm-hmm.
And the bag has just been opened and gone through, and they're going through his personal effects. Now, this is metagaming, so I'm just asking if this shows up so I can figure out how I'm going to react in character. That statue of Orcus he has that fallen out anywhere? Where is that?
That would. Yeah, that would.
Because Fernando is not going to react well to that.
Yeah, that would.
Well, I don't think there's. Yeah. Okay.
You'd have to roll to see it, because it's.
Okay, no, I'll roll to see. Well, as I said, one of the things I'm diametrically opposed to are Orcus and Vector.
So it depends
no,
on
I
if
did not see.
Yeah,
I didn't see it. No worries.
Okay. Okay. Well, he's now in the. Well, I'm just going to put him in the brig then. So I guess if that's Liz's turn.
Phil says, I've smoked some silver grass once, got horrendous dry now.
Well,
Fernando likes to smoke the silver grass. Does wonders for him.
Right, well, I'm
after the
going to
time
head up,
almost blew up that cow.
up deck
Okay. So
with the bag,
okay.
and I'm going to be
Okay, so she's going to head back up.
fencing it off of Obnoxious as well, even though it's covered. But
well, Obnoxious isn't infected though, so that's the
no.
difference.
But I'm more concerned about the one that isn't covered at the moment. But
Yeah,
I do sense it, so I am going to bring it up.
Yeah, okay.
Later,
but for now,
this exposed
fine.
piece.
Then you've got the bag, so you're going to take it above to deal with the circumstances. If that's okay with the DM.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, that's all right.
Okay then.
And I believe Richter would have to come to do the pressing on it to destroy it.
Yeah, so Richter will probably have to go with Topaz.
I'm wearing a mariner's plate, so I can swim pretty fast. Not as fast as she can.
Trust me, you might not even need to do that.
I've got 2 fellows in the water still. All we need is a wooden bowl.
Or even that jar you've got that can just like shoot water out.
Yes.
You can just get that out and just go geyser and toss them both in.
Yeah.
And then sort of launch it.
Yeah, so yeah, make a yeah, launch
Yeah,
it.
put the stone in a wooden bowl, then have Richter activate the holy water thingy on it, and then before it has a chance to start exploding, decanter it away
Mm.
with the geyser. Or
Guess that's a way.
have it overboard in a bowl and then
Ha! We'll be giving.
tail slap it away.
Looks like we'll be giving Polearm Pete another a little firework display.
There isn't gonna be any fireworks.
Okay,
so Snob, it's your turn.
Yes. Let's see. Well, I heard all that commotion going on. Naturally, I shall inquire as to the source of the hubbub. Can I head towards where I believe Richter to be?
Yes, you get there. Well, you see you see Jim's unconscious body on the floor. A lot of his possessions.
I'm carrying him.
Oh, you're carrying him. Sorry.
I'm carrying him because Richter said Richter said to put him in somewhere where he won't cause trouble. So I'm taking him to one of the rooms to make him to a brig. It's okay. So you'll just see me carrying him.
My God, man, what has occurred here?
Long story, but I will give you the short version. This gentleman right here was infected with a very nasty thing called Blackstone. It made him very, very evil. The captain has dealt with him. The fishy flower line has purified him, and now we are taking him to the brig until the captain can think of a suitable punishment for him.
Yes, quite a beastly affliction. How may I assist?
Well, I could always use a little bit of help. If you know anything about reconfiguring a room into a brig, I would be grateful for the assistance.
Yes, goodness me.
Or the company. I have a few questions for you, really, if you don't mind me asking.
Yes, of course. I am, as you may say, an open book.
Well, it's just that where I'm from, I had 2 goblin friends, so...
Oh,
yes. I remember hearing you over saying you wanted to do something about Goblin Society. I thought, while we set up the brig, we could have a little discussion about it, if that is okay with you, of course.
Yes, that is most amenable.
Wunderbar. Then shall we?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so we're going to have Snob Goblin walk with Hans.
Yes, walk and talk, as the saying goes.
Das wunderbar.
Okay, so, Wolfie, you can sort of you've kind of missed out on the action. Everything sort of kicked off and was dealt with very, very fast.
Yeah.
So you didn't really get the opportunity
That's
to
our
come to anyone's aid.
No.
I honestly wasn't expecting to take him out in one turn. I just did all the damage I feasibly could.
In fairness, I don't think Jim was expecting any of that.
You fixed it for him.
Oh.
Well, your letters haven't started it.
Okay, so I told Jim to get rid of the Blackstone. He was not cooperative. I basically pulled rank and said, look, I'm captain and I'm not having that on my ship. He denied my authority and I asserted it.
Mm.
Oh my God.
And by asserted, he means cracked his head like a drum.
Oh, Jesus.
Assert my authority.
I guess I'll go and check on my kids. Jesus.
Well, you know there's danger.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to explain to Brunhilde what the bloody hell was that all about.
No, she'll probably just give me a nice slimy hug again.
Ooh. Make sure not to get the suction cups on you.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I'll go back on top of the deck. Oh my god, that's actually put me off my dinner now.
As you get to the top
Lovely.
deck, you hear a very deep growling sound.
That sound I don't know. What? Murdy? Is that? Oh shit! It's Brody. This is gonna be awkward.
Sorry for
I'm gonna do a perception check if I can actually see where the sound is coming from.
It's just this is how it goes. I know.
9 plus 6, 15. Do I
You
see
could see
where?
him. Brody is looking at you from across the deck, growling.
Oh, the flashbacks.
Wait, I thought Brody
I
came
agree
with
with you.
Wait, I thought Brody came with us.
Oh no, he was still up on deck.
Oh, I thought it was because. Oh, I thought he came with me and Snob.
I think he was
How
still
is
up on
that
deck.
possible?
Oh.
This
All right.
cannot
Would Snob
be.
not take exception towards me right now with the recent revelation? Or did I misunderstand things?
No, Brody's
You
still
were
angry
dead.
with Wolfie.
But dead.
It's
How?
Brody that's angry with Wolfie.
Yeah.
I see.
How are you here in the real world? Still moving and breathing.
Don't stop
He just keeps
moving.
growling at you like.
I'm gonna. Where's the intimidation? I'm gonna intimidate him. And plus 3, 14. Does that get through?
You're trying to intimidate a dog to speak in a human language.
I want to know.
I know you
want to
understand
know
English.
he's alive. I ripped him to shreds. How is this bloody animal still alive?
Learn English, Brody. Learn
Well,
English now.
When Prince Sheasel did that on Jabba the Hutt, it worked.
Sorry, it's just you didn't even give me the chance to say, look, explain. You're like immediately rolling. Like, I'll roll to intimidate. He doesn't speak English. He can just say his own name. He's like a Pokemon. He's just going to look at you, and even if it does work, he's just going to look at you and go, Birdie, Birdie.
Chocolate dog, creature, beast, ferocious monster. How are
There
you
are many
here?
reasons I look forward to these week to week.
Don't understand.
The whole.
You here and not the other two.
It's as I said, it's like someone having an argument with a Pokemon. He's like across the deck. Brody's just shouting his name back in increasingly angry sounding tones.
Speak, goddammit, you
Brody! Brody!
fuck's sake.
Quite a scintillating conversationalist, that one.
There were
It's
two
the only
other
one who can
goblins, I
understand
believe.
him if he speaks in Goblin.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyone
Like,
here
to me,
speak
he's
freaking
riveting.
Goblin? Where's Hans? Is he a goblin? Where's that German?
Where's Hans? Is he a Goblin?
Goblins
I'm
and
not a
Germans
goblin,
aren't the
I'm
same
a liar.
thing.
Is
As you
anyone
can
on
tell,
the ship
Wolfie pays a
goblin?
great deal of attention to the game. Is Hans a
Perhaps
Goblin?
Oh
Our
God.
six-
perhaps
our
somebody,
6 foot, over 6 foot
a
Germanic
goblin with a
humanoid.
snob theme could be a goblin.
Yeah, maybe one with the goblin in his name is the goblin.
I haven't seen the Snob Goblin. We haven't met, have we?
So this is
You
your
haven't had a
introduction.
conversation with him. To be fair, you didn't have a conversation. You had an angry tentacled dwarf to deal with.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry, am I lying?
Wolfie's only interaction with the
And
goblins
making sure that your
was
children
these
didn't turn on
nuts.
you.
Remember, Wolfie's only interaction was with these nuts.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that was the wife cheater or someone.
That was when that was with the blonde goblins that were trying to feel you up.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, the
I
ones who were trying to seduce you because they thought
You were holding
Yeah.
a baby.
yeah, which caused them to roll with advantage because they're like good daddy material because you're so good with children.
Big Daddy, it's regular Daddy.
So
That's
do
what
I
said
see
at the
the
time.
Snob Goblin?
I'm just saying what I said at the time. It's like they're rolling for
No,
charm.
no,
Actually, no, they're rolling with
there's-
advantage because he's carrying a baby, so therefore shows he's good parenting material.
And goblins, and they do want the daddy to look after the kid, not them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they've got other things to be spending their time doing.
Yeah, but no,
Oh,
snob
yeah,
goblins,
I bet.
snob goblins in the lower decks with me making a brig.
Yeah. He's not. He's got more important things to be doing than translating Brody.
Damn. All right. What can I
Brody
do with
Mom.
this dog?
You could just ignore him and move on.
Oh no! He's gonna haunt me for the rest of my bloody life. I ripped him up and his friends just for some stupid contract for money. Alright.
Yeah, you could speak to animals, so yeah, you could actually interact with Brody if you wanted to. Phil.
Would that be? Wait, who's that? What? Oh damn. In that case, I'll just well, you. No hard feelings, but I'll be watching you now.
He's still just responding in the exact same way. He's barking at you, growling.
Brody.
Brody!
Yeah. God damn it.
Yeah, if you want to, Phil, would you want to ask Brody what's wrong? So Phil's gonna have her first turn.
Please tell me what this stupid rodent's saying. I swear to God.
So I assume Phil's up on deck, making sure that the Yeti doesn't disturb Richter's crew by vomiting on any of them. He doesn't like the sea. It's like mountains that move. It's not liking that. And so she asks Brody, what's wrong, Brody? Brody sort of looks over at Wolfie like, he killed me and my family. Got better though. He's a murderer. And he sort of backs up a little bit towards Phil's character doesn't actually have a name at the moment. Backs up towards sort of Phil's character, is like sort of nudges closer, like murdered me and my family. Don't like him. And growls again. Was there anything else you wanted to do, Phil? You want the dog? You're gonna ask the... Wolfie! How is the dog gonna know how it's alive?
I'm curious.
It's a dog. No, as I said, it's That's okay for you to have a turn at this point.
How is he alive?
Did you want to ask how Brody? Well, Brody doesn't know how he's alive.
Ah, fair enough, fair enough.
He just He just sort of says, "Return, other heroes, others, others, nice people. Other people returned our heads, and we was okay. God Lord, help us back, make us better."
The Baron thing that was killed last week, was that a vampire?
Yes.
Oh. Thank you.
He doesn't particularly. He hasn't seen anyone else yet. Phil, he'll probably have more to say next week, or if he sees any of the others this week. It just depends on where everyone is, because he'll probably be happy to see Richter and Obnoxious. It's just Wolfie he's not happy to see. Okay, they're slowly edging into the distance. So, Fernando, it is your turn.
Not really a lot for me to do now, but Jim's taken care of. And I'm not too fussed about Brody. Fernando has made his disdain for pets quite clear. You know what? I'm just gonna follow Hans.
Ah.
So you're just going to follow Hans and help him make the brig?
No, I'm just gonna stay invisible and just keep an eye on Jim.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Um,
You can overhear me and Snob's conversation then.
Yeah, probably. But you probably
Okay,
don't know I'm there because I'm invisible.
Oh no, I won't know you're there, but you'll overhear everything.
Has anyone actually healed Jim?
No.
No. Ollie said something about he was going to
I
cast
had
something.
intended to use spare the dying on him, but I don't think I did yet.
No, you didn't. No one's
So,
healed him yet.
Jim, it's the start of your turn. You just need to take a death saving throw.
Oh, damn! Sorry, I forgot.
Worst comes to worst, Ollie. I've got healing.
Very easy thing to forget.
Worst comes to worst, me and Fernando do have healing word.
Yeah.
How do I do a death saving throw?
I could have healed him during my turn, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, Fernando's not inclined to do that. He hates Jim.
How do I do a death saving throw?
Roll a d20. If it's above 10, it's a success. If it's below 10, it's a failure.
It's not.
You've been. What did you roll?
7.
Oh wow! Damn.
One fail.
You've been rolling well today. That was.
If you fail 3 times, you die, or if you fail, fail 3 times.
If he fails his next one, I'll just heal him.
Yeah, don't worry, you're not gonna die today.
So
at one point, I can't even use my ring of regeneration, so that's it for me.
Obnoxious, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I was gonna try to step in, but you got slapped down pretty hard, so I guess I thought better of it.
What do you mean slapped down?
Well, Richter kind of hit you pretty hard there, buddy.
There's a gym-shaped stain on the wall that I only hope a priest can remove.
But seeing the little ritual or whatever, I guess, and that there's somebody else that's interested in something I have, I am gonna disappear.
Don't worry, I think you'll be
did you
safe
want to do one
anyway.
thing while you're there? Because
What's that?
you might not have thought of this. You know, I'll just remind you of an in-character trait of yours to go through people's stuff when they're just lying around on the floor.
People the stuff.
And Jim's stuff is
Like
presently
his
lying
pants.
around on the floor. I would be remiss if I didn't, because that is the one thing that Obnoxious has done on many occasions. You drop
Nicky's
the
pants.
slightest thing out of your pocket, including your own limbs, and
Do a
Obnoxious
gravity
is
check
like,
just to be
dibs.
safe.
Well, I do have a bag of interesting items. But he didn't drop a hand, so that's.
Well,
I
as
mean,
I
if
said,
his hand got cut
they
off.
did tip his bag of stuff out on the floor, so you know.
All right,
Don't I have the bag?
I'll do an investigation of
wait.
his
Wait,
stuff.
wait. Liz has the bag with the Blackstone in.
And
Oh,
I'm
no, I thought
heading
you
down
tipped it
towards
out.
the deck to get rid of the
Oh
bag.
no, the other items. The other items have been poured out.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. It's okay. So you've got the Blackstone in the bag. Everything else he's had is on the floor. So
All right. I wasn't
yeah, it's okay. It's
completely
okay.
clear on that.
It's okay.
Yes,
You know now.
That's okay. That's okay. You know, it's okay to clarify on these things.
Yeah,
It's perfectly fine.
All right. Well, I'll do an investigation of the stuff that's been thrown out to see what's there. Not very high. I got like 13. That's with advantage. I still got a 13. Like, so, was there anything of worth seeing?
There's an interesting little statue. It's
An
sort of
interesting
looks,
statue.
You don't recognise it, but it's like a little fat demony thing with wings. Roaring.
And I. What
Well-
about? Can I use Arcana? Because
Worker or something like that.
to see if I recall anything about a creature of such.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
That one I got a 19.
It's a statue of Orcus, one of the gods of the dead. Well, one of the lords of chaos and undeath, and yeah, nasty folk, nasty guy. This is like
Yes, sir.
how to describe it? It's how Orcus's followers commune with him, or try to commune with him.
Well, considering the last time I ran into any type of holy statue, it tried to kill me. I am going to, I guess, well, I'm split. I'm torn. I don't know whether to keep my distance or to kick it under a shelf.
Oh no,
So
it's
I'm-
only tiny. It's only like little tiny thing. Like it's little statue, quite small. I think it's about 8 inches or something. No, not even that. Sort of 6 to 8 inches in height. It's only a little thing. It's, as I said, it's used like a sort of household idol to pray to try and gain Orcus's approval.
Look at what I want to do here. And he's still laying not far from it, right?
No, Hans is basically taking him away to a storage room which is being renovated into a jail.
All right. Well, I'll grab it because I'm going to take it to him and give it back to him because I mean, my character has a little statue that he keeps too, and those sort of things are. I see them as important. So, not necessarily am I interested in gods or otherwise, but if somebody else is, that's their prerogative.
Well, you're
But
good
symbols,
now, so yeah,
symbols are interesting to me.
Yeah, returning his property to him.
Yeah, I'll give. Well, that particular, if it were gold or something, goodbye. But
Right.
for something that's a statue, I'll give it back.
Mm.
So I'll secure that, and I
So
guess
you're going to
head
follow
down to where
after
he's being
Hans and
taken.
the others.
What's that?
Okay.
So you're going to follow after Hans and the others while they're carrying Jim away to a cell.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Richter, what are you up to?
Right. Okay. So, did I am I anywhere near the brig where they're keeping Jim?
Well, you're not that far away, so you could always catch up to them. They haven't travelled that far.
That far.
I mean, the maximum they could travel is the length of the ship, and you can travel the length of the ship in a turn.
Right. It's not in character for Rita to let someone die when he knows they weren't themselves, so I think I'm gonna find Jim and you spare the dying, and that's my action. So that Jim doesn't die.
Oh.
It's a cantrip, I think.
I think you need to do one thing first before you do that.
Okay.
I think you need to ask Liz about it first, because she clearly is the expert on it, and ask her if.
Oh, he's
as
still
far as you
infected.
know, he was acting like a jerk through the funeral and everything.
Yeah.
And everything. It's you just need to confirm. I reckon you would probably want to confirm it first before you
Do anything,
potentially
yeah.
let the mad dog out again.
Yeah, alright, fair enough. Well, he's tied up and unconscious at the moment anyway, right?
Yeah.
So I think you would just confirm it first. So if you approach her...
She shouldn't be far either.
Okay.
It should be on deck getting ready to destroy the Blackstone.
Oh yeah, that's where you were going, because she needed your help with that. So yeah, you'd be going up to the deck.
Yeah,
with
you'd
her.
be going with her. Don't worry, I'll take care of Jim if a need be.
Okay. Oh Christ, Richter did not need this today. So I'll just, while we're walking together, I'll just ask her. So what about Jim now?
Well, silver grass should cleanse infection. He'd be back to how he was before. But this Blackstone has to be destroyed like Island.
Understood. All right. Will you need me to do anything?
Oh, you could also
Paladin must
tell
purify.
Richter about Polearm Pete.
Oh, yeah.
Go on.
Let's see.
You said you wanted to do something about a moon blessing or something, or explain about that thing with your people.
Yeah. The conclave was happy. Island was destroyed. So, fallen comrade is getting moon blessing. He'll not be affected by Black Rock Undersea. Sleep peaceful for eternity.
That's good to hear. Thank you.
Given honor.
All the commotion. Well, where is the booze kept on the ship? Richter needs a drink after.
Might want
Well, you
Drink
might want to check
after
your
we
quarters for
rock.
that one.
Right. Okay. If you won't be needing my help, then please excuse me. I need
You
to.
must help purify the rock.
Oh right, you still need me to do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Purify
Does
rock.
he need to be
Paladin.
sober to do that?
God, he hasn't even had a
Captain's
drink yet,
work.
and he's already a fucking mess.
Captain's work is never.
Apologies,
work
I'm very
is-
distracted today.
Captain's work is never done, Ollie.
I
Uh,
understand.
look
Fallen
at
comrade.
Luffy.
I get it.
Why are you Russian?
I don't know.
First you're South African and now you're Russian.
Yeah.
no, it's good. No, it's alright.
I like it. I like it. I do like it. It's not bad, hon. I'm not criticizing.
I'm figuring that she doesn't speak common very often. She's disjointed in it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's actually
Yeah,
pretty
I like
good.
that.
I like it. It shows you're learning.
It might be more cohesive the longer she's with the crew.
Yeah,
That's cool.
maybe.
So, I have bless that I could cast on water. Although I think when I looked up the ceremony spell, holy water was one of them. I think. Let me just.
Oh yeah, I've been letting you
Isn't
do
holy
that.
water what you use to blow up the island?
Yeah, but it was a lot.
I know.
Bless water.
but-
Yeah, he has
I-
blessed water, so he can do that.
Okay.
Yeah. You touch one vial of water and cause it to become holy water. Although casting bless on water has thus far been basically the same.
Okay.
Okay. How does Paladin want to do this? Water orb and blow it away, or put rock in geyser and bless geyser?
Whichever is safer to the crew and the ship.
Bless
Frankly-
geyser.
Bless Geyser.
Okay, so we're at the top of the deck now, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put my decanter inside the mouth of the bag and aim it towards the sky, and
You just say Geyser.
I'm going to say geyser, and if Ollie could then
Bless the.
bless the water that's coming out of my decanter of endless water,
Done.
we can have a big explosion above the ship, away from us, and it's safe. And then the Paladin go get drunk.
Yep.
Paladin
yep.
go drown sorrow.
Well, as the geyser shoots out from the little flask, the
carries
water
the
starts to
bag
glow
through.
slightly.
Away.
Right up in the air, right up high, you see the black stone explode. You feel the shockwaves, but it is quite a distance away and a safely far enough away that it rumples the sails and you get a bit of a push of speed. But
That poor fucking
everyone's
Yeti.
safe and no one's harmed.
Okay, and I suppose.
Your duty's done unless you want to wait around for me to come
Well,
back.
I do still know that Obnoxious has got some contained.
So you
but...
might want to wait for him.
So I might want to talk to him. I want to talk to Obnoxious before deciding whether I leave to go to the conclave and report back that everything on the ship was destroyed, or
Okay.
just stay with you guys and let the two companions take the message.
Oh, we've got a whole Polearm Pete's wake, haven't we? So.
Well, as I said, Black Rock destroyed. You go get drunk.
But
Will
please
do.
feel free to pay for a party.
Yeah, and
okay.
we're just gonna hold a little wake for Polearm Pete. I think you'd be welcome to stay.
On a hero, it makes sense.
Yeah, I would stay for the week. It would give me a chance to talk to Obnoxious.
Mm-hmm.
So, I believe that makes it Snob's turn.
Ah, excellent. Well, I believe I was in the middle of a spirited discussion with my new friend Hans.
Mm-hmm. So,
Yes,
what do you want to
yes.
ask me? Or speak about?
Well, I believe that you posited an interesting comment on the possibility of being able to help my little goblin mission.
Well, it's more that Hans... Well, between you and me,
Yes,
Hans
yes.
grew up in a little village. We had loads of other races in there. You think about it, any you can think of: orcs,
Excellent.
orcs, minotaur, goblin. Even my adoptive grandma is vampire.
A venerable melting pot, as it were.
We all live together in this one area, and a lot of them came there after just wanting peace.
Yes.
So when I hear you saying you want to show the potential of goblin, well, it was hard for me not to notice. I believe Hans believes in what you're saying can be done, and it's kind of my life's calling to be positive. And such a thing is dream for Hans to see races live side by side. I know there are bad people within races. Um, ah, oh, just so you, do you want me to answer that here,
No,
Hawk, or do you
that's
want me
why I
to?
sent it as a DM when you're not busy.
Okay. I'll message you the name in DM. I just think that if you truly do believe this, and you truly do want goblins to live side by side, but with other races, show potential, Hans is willing to support that and believe in it. Hans would like
Excellent.
to know.
Oh,
Well,
sorry, were you going to say something?
I was going to say, well, do you think this room will do for Brig?
Well, I must say it is no five-star hotel, but I
Well,
believe
that is
that's
not
not the point, is it?
Yeah, too true, too true. Uh, what's in the room? Let's say we've gone into a room. Is there? Do we just need to like have a door that can lock, room that can lock or something, or like, is there like a cage or something we can throw him in?
No, it'd just be a lockable room. You just have to get
Does
Well,
this require
supplies
any
out of
action
there.
from me? Or is it just
Well,
something that
remember this.
happens?
Well, actually, thinking about it, this ship would have had cells because the religious order that used to own it
okay,
did
so
keep prisoners.
we'll just throw him in one.
So
So we'll just take him in there. It's
I'll
not
leave the poor fellow some reading material. We're not savages after all.
true, but well, I can't untie him, so he can't exactly turn pages.
Yes, yes. I must say, this book doesn't turn pages for me either.
Well, my turn's next, isn't it? So I won't make any real actions, like other than putting him in the cell. Because I was gonna cast healing word on him to, save him from death, if that's okay.
Yes, the Captain Richter. You know him well.
Well, not as well as you'd might think. I guess I'm the only one that's. I guess you're the new guy now. I only joined over a day ago. They came to the island I was living on, and well, one fight with a giant snake led to another, and well, I'm
That's
suddenly on ship.
history. No pun
Yeah,
intended.
I'm on ship, and I was on that island to help them rescue little Taddy and Fraulein Brunhilde. Of
Without
course.
speaking out of turn, the captain seemed perturbed. Is there any way that I can help elevate the mood?
Well, if you want to come with us, I'm sure he would love the help. Yeah, as you can probably tell, as I did, this crew is not a usual one, but I don't see any reason he wouldn't want you here, and I'm happy to vouch for you if nothing else.
Yes, quite the motley crew, must be said.
Well, let's. Is it okay for me to use healing word now, or do you want me to wait for my turn?
No, it's all right. It's all right. I sort
Okay.
of
Yeah,
combined
Then
your
I'm gonna,
turn
I'm,
because
gonna,
you were
then I'm gonna
together.
cast healing word on Jack. Hold on. I'm just gonna press the thing. Seven.
Yeah, that's enough to.
Okay, then. Achtung!
Do
So-
I have the capacity to heal the fellow in question?
He doesn't need any more than what he's got.
I see.
So
I see.
So what do I do now?
He's gonna wake up.
I'm on HP management. Do I add any health?
Yeah, you had 7.
7. And I wake up, right?
Yeah.
And I wake up.
What happened to me?
Well, you took quite the turn, and by quite the turn, you were possessed by an evil entity.
Did I hurt anyone?
Ha!
Well,
I
to
think-
be
I
more
think you-
accurate.
I think you should be more worried about yourself, my friend. You mouthed off by the time you were very rude at Polearm Pete's funeral. You were extremely hostile towards the captain, and well, by the time we got to you, he'd already knocked you unconscious and removed the Blackstone.
I only remember touching something that was emanating great power.
Yeah, that power possessed you and made you extremely hostile. The
Who's-
captain put you down, although he's ordered you in the brig until he can decide what to do with you.
Whose funeral was it?
Polearm Pete, one of the captain's crew members. You were extremely disrespectful and hurt the captain's feelings. If I were you, I would issue an apology to the captain when you see him next. Be grateful, because he's the one who spared you. Hans just healed you.
There's my statue of Orcus.
I'm afraid most of your possessions were left behind. I will go back and grab a few personal effects if you so want it. But for now, I'm very sorry, but I cannot untie you, and I cannot allow you to roam free.
I can't move my arms anyway.
It's fair, fine. I'm just going to put him in the cell, and I'm going to close the door. Are there any keys around?
Yeah, there will be. As I said, these were
Okay.
actually cells.
Okay, then I'm going to lock. Then I'm going to.
Richter's
Then I'm
order
gonna-
used to run the ship.
Okay, then I'm going to put
Richter
him in
was
the
just
cell.
using
I'm going to
them
put him in the
as
cell.
Cargo.
Walk out, and then I'm going to lock the door.
Well,
Don't
this has
worry
been a
about-
most
and I'm gonna-
eventful day.
Don't worry about the Blackstone by the way. A friend of ours is taking it above ship to be destroyed. So expect a little lecture from the captain next time, and be grateful for his mercy.
Was
don't know
you?
about that,
Brock was useless to me anyway.
Well, you have a lot of time to think. You might get lucky, but for now, Mr. Goblin, you said you had some reading material you could leave him.
Yes, indeed. The finest of goblin literature.
Ah,
Can we get
can't
a
fit-
Arcana check
I
from
can't
Snob
move my arm.
and from Snob and Hans?
Hold on, what do you need?
An Arcana check.
Alrighty.
I don't know you, but I can't move my arm, so how am I
Oh.
supposed to read?
Oh, sorry, I've got a 1.
I got a 12.
Snob recognised the name you mentioned.
Yes, you piqued my interest.
No, you wouldn't say it aloud. You know he
Oh, I see.
asked for
I'm
something.
mentally noting it. Okay.
Yeah, he asked for his statue of Orcus.
The Snob Goblin will remember
And you
that.
heard that.
Yeah,
and
the Snob Goblin will remember that.
Someone
I get you.
Someone who's just been put. Well,
I get you.
Sorry, it just cut out there. What?
Yeah, I can't hear anyone else either.
No, I hear you. Hello?
Hello? Can anyone else hear
Sorry,
me?
mine might have cut out for a second.
So it's all right.
Yes,
you said
is
something
there...
like I would know about the thing, but won't say its name out loud.
Are there any further actions I can take this turn?
No, not at the moment.
Well, yes, mission accomplished, as the saying goes.
Well,
So, what's happening now?
Sorry, I was just sending a DM.
Okay.
Something I need to do more often when there's like important information that certain characters need to know in secret.
Yeah.
The problem is it meant I moved my things around. Okay. I'm so gonna find someone to. I'm so gonna get an artist to do some Hans stuff, so I can make some Hans merch. Just like a Hans thing going like Hans believes in you.
to be honest, that's why I'm using the profile picture I'm using right now on Discord, because it's the closest to
Believe in the
personality
Hans that believes in you.
Hans. Believe in the Hans that believes in you. Hans believes.
Okay.
Hans believes.
It's
Wolfie,
a new
it's your
day,
turn.
hearties. Okay, so sorry, whose turn?
Wolfie.
Ah.
Wake up, Wolfie.
Okay.
It's your turn.
I'm here. Click back on that. Alright, there we go.
Okay, so Brody's not sort of growling at you and is busy, getting comforted by Phil. So
Yeah.
one of your daughters is still up on deck.
I'll go check if she's alright.
She sort of looks
Hello,
over
my
at you as you approach and is just like, "Oh, hi, Dad.
Why, Mom?
Hello, how are you doing?
Just keeping an eye on Richter."
Yes, something seems to be happening. A lot of what's the word?
He's a nice guy, Richter.
Yes, he is. He is when he. So yeah. No, to get on his good side, all you have to do is just buy him a drink. He loves his drinks.
Well, if it hadn't been for drinks, me and the other Taddies wouldn't have been born. Wink.
Wait, what? she, hold on. She ain't talking about the drink that when I was with Hilda in the pub.
Yeah,
is she?
that's what she's joking about.
How does she know that? Like, oh my god.
Because she's from a different timeline where, you might have told her about that. Plus, she's worked as like a barmaid and stuff, and she's had a similar life to Brunhilde. She's the older of the oldest of the elder of the Taddies.
I see. I guess I'll chuckle then. Speaking of your mother, what have you been up to? gotten to know one another? I'm guessing you had a Brewhilder in your world,
Yeah,
multiverse.
yeah.
What can I do?
She was a bit taller
She-
than this one. Just as
Oh,
sassy.
Jesus Christ. What, taller than me?
Yeah.
Crap.
Not as
Oh,
tall
wow.
as Giant Taddy's version of Newt. He was more like a big frog.
Does she look normal?
What the? Oh, you mean my mum? No.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what you mean by normal. You know, she's a fine, dwarven lady. Just like
Does she
just
have
like this
Brewhilder? Does she
you
look
mean,
exactly?
does she have tentacle arms? Dad,
Yeah.
Dad, I can't believe you think like that. I thought you were more, open to things.
No, I just have a
I
thing.
can't believe you're so close-minded, Dad.
I had a traumatic past with him.
You had a traumatic past.
Yeah.
She rocked your world, and you're saying you had a traumatic past.
Traumatic sex.
British understatement.
Oh, not like that. This was before I met your mother.
Right. She's giving you. You got to remember, she's a dwarven barmaid and inn owner. She's heard most stuff from guys. You know, she's just giving you this look like,
Why are you giving me that look, eh?
You're just embarrassed that she's got the tentacle arms.
No, I'm not embarrassed.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
No.
You're being petty.
listen.
You're being petty, Dad.
No.
Yeah, you are.
No. No, daughter,
You need to
you
grow
don't
up, Dad.
You don't understand.
No, you don't understand, Dad. You're being really rude. You know, she waited 5 years for you.
You have no clue what I've done.
A year in that hell dimension, and then 4 years with these maniacs. And there you are saying, "Oh, but she's got a tentacle arm." She heard you saying about her tentacle arm like that, she'd rip your balls off with her tentacle arm. One would have your balls off, and the other would have it down your throat. Lucky she isn't hearing this. I should go tell her. Except I know it'd upset her.
Do what you feel is right. I'm trying my best, but seems like whatever I do is not good enough. I walk away. I walk away. One kid with a water. Oh my god.
We might be getting that. Hans, we might be getting that. That Jerry Springer episode at some point.
Does Richter have any soft chairs around so we can just put them opposite and have a few other chairs?
We'll improvise. We'll figure something out.
Okay, we can have Fernando playing the intro theme.
I feel sorry for him because he hasn't actually seen the joke. So
I know. I can't believe this is the first time I've heard anyone who's never heard of Jerry Springer.
Yeah,
It's okay, Wolfie. I'm not judging. Honestly,
Zoomers.
Just don't ever look up the opera. Just don't look up the Jerry Springer opera. It's not worth your time.
Okay.
It's really fucked up as a stage show.
Here's the thing, Wolfie. If you don't know who Jerry Springer is, it just means that you're more, uptown than the rest of us.
Other than the snot
A
goblin.
cultured person
trying to
versus
say?
the rest of us savages who like to watch shitty TV.
Uptown wolf.
Well, no, the snot goblin would know him from his political career.
Although in my defence, I only knew him because my mother kept watching him.
Well, even so, we'll
Oh,
worry
when
about
he-
we'll worry,
oh, I
we'll
thought
worry
you were gonna
about
say
that.
something else.
Don't worry, we'll worry about Wolfie and having to get our own Steve to hold Brunhilde back another time.
She also watched
Yeah,
Big
just
Brother.
quickly. How
I'm not
old
proud
was
of
that, Teddy?
Sorry, just
It's literally 1984.
sorry, just providing a thing for the viewers of the stream.
It's the
How
hard
old
thing,
was
isn't
that,
it?
Teddy?
Tonight Show.
Wait, what the fuck is that? Oh my god! Tonight Show, like us dead, Big Dad. Abandons family twice. Then returns with extra 6 doors. No way, I'm dead. Oh my god.
What do you get
Hans
when
says
you
you
take?
have been not doing a good job with your kids.
Tonight, go
What do
like
you
an
get when you take
dad
a family with
abandons
6
family
extra
twice and
daughters
then
with a life-giving dad
not seen
that
that.
abandons them
What are
and
they
takes
doing?
charge?
And now we've just seen it a lot.
You
Oh,
get
fuck you and not
thistle
today.
down.
Damn it. Oh my god.
Oh God, Darth Obnoxious has put down. Are they his daughters? What do the tests say?
I
don't think we're on
This
Doctor
man,
Phil.
this thing, is not your father.
Fernando
they
did
should've-
say to Wolfie once, "You are the father," when he found out who they were.
DNA test, please.
Oh my god.
Yugi, I'm pregnant.
I think the closest equivalent to Jerry Springer we have now have had in the last few.
Hey, Hawk,
so
what was
is
that
Jeremy
other thing
Kyle.
that just.
Yeah.
What was that other thing? I just saw it on the left
Oh
side
no,
of the
don't
screen.
worry about that. That'll be back in a couple of minutes.
I was reading that.
No. As I said, it'll make sense in a couple of minutes. I was just getting ready while everyone was speaking.
How old was that, Taddy again?
Oh, that Taddy, late 20s, maybe early 30s. As I said, it's difficult to tell with dwarves.
I wonder why she's acting so.
She's going through that rebellious stage.
Yeah. Was I even in her world? Or was it just her and
Obviously.
Brunhilde?
If you have to ask that, then I think we do need the Hans Springer show.
For God's sake.
Hans Sprunger.
Was I even there?
Hans Springer.
How are they still here? Shouldn't have. It's bad for me to say this, but shouldn't they have disappeared?
You
as
can't
soon
wish
as
your children away just because they're inconvenient for you right now.
I learned that the hard way.
No, listen. We got the baby. She's safe. She's protected.
And
How
that
are
means
they
your other children
still
have to. And that means your other children have to go away. How do you think that makes them feel?
No, don't make me the bad guy.
I'm not making myself the bad guy. Your words are very much doing that for yourself.
No.
You've done that to yourself.
It is not good luck, my friend.
Next on
I need help understanding Jeremy Springer, please, man. I don't know.
I don't think he can handle it. You can't face his old friend reality. Oh no, your old friend reality's coming, along with her best friend consequences.
Okay. Here's one.
I never thought this would be a thing
Wolfie.
in a D&D stream. Jerry.
Wolfie. Hold on. Wolfie, do you know who Jeremy Kyle is?
Yeah,
I know who that fucker is. He was a legend.
Because he's the British equivalent of Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
No way!
Yeah.
He is actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
he is.
was before his show got cancelled.
Yeah, except
Yeah.
of course, except Jeremy
Bill's
Springer
gonna
had,
start chucking chairs.
except Jeremy Kyle hasn't had his own opera that involves Satan and God at some point, and various other fucked up people, and hasn't had the actual Ku Klux Klan turn up.
I know. I was
Yes.
just trying. I was trying to find an equivalent
it's-
that Wolfie would
well,
understand.
Yeah. I think I think I said earlier that Jeremy Kyle, I think, is the closest modern equivalent that we have.
Lando, you'll be my big Steve, won't you? My big
no,
No,
boy.
I am,
no. He'd be
I'm also with
Hans
on
Hans's
the.
Big Steve.
Large Stephen.
Because Hans is the host.
I think I'm gonna need therapy after this show.
Fernando is like musical company / co-host. He also helps with his high charisma to resolve situation.
It's suddenly turned into Saturday Night Live.
Okay, we just need to make sure it's not in the furniture because depending on how many tentacles Brunhilde has, a lot of things are going to fly across the deck.
Yeah.
I'm more worried she'll start picking up the audience, which is you guys, and throwing you across the
Oh
deck.
God, she's gonna throw. Yeah, we're gonna have Ollie flying by. Going, ah! No, the better part is they'll throw Richter, and Richter will be upside down for it going through the air, and he'll still reach for his hip flask and try and drink it as it like gravity takes it away. He goes, ah!
That might actually help, depending on the situation.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay,
Back to
had our fun.
back to some order for a few more minutes. So
That killed me.
Wolfie's heading back.
killed me.
It sounds like Wolfie's heading back downstairs. The Taddy who was with him storms past him, heading towards Richter's quarters.
Oh god.
Da, da, da.
Okay, so we are back to Fernando's turn.
They've just locked.
They've locked
Jim
Jim. We've
in
locked.
this room.
Yeah,
in this
we've just
room,
locked
right?
Jim in room. Yeah, we've just
Or
locked
we've
Jim.
locked him out of the ship. Different ways of looking at it.
Okay, but where are those keys?
Oh, Fernando, were you with?
I have them.
Were you with Seb?
Yes, I was behind them
Rodney?
listening to that entire conversation.
Oh, did you hear what he said?
Yes, which is why I'm asking where those keys are going as he puts them in his pocket.
I was just going to hang the. I was thinking of either hanging them up on the wall or carrying them with me and giving them to the captain.
I'd like to know what's happening with those keys.
Yeah, I was gonna take them. I'm holding them right now. I mean, if you want to say, I'm just saying this out. I'm not suggesting.
I don't want
this.
any. No.
Okay.
I'm trying to do this sneakily. So I want
You
to
know
know
what?
where those keys
Okay,
are going.
you know what? I'm gonna put them on a hook. I'm gonna put them on a hook, just on the wall near the door. And before I leave, because I'm gonna be going up deck first to let the captain know, Mein Kapitan, he's locked up. Well, I'm going to go find Richter to let him know the deed is done. So I'm putting him on, back where I found him, effectively, on the wall.
And did they take? Did you untie him or leave him tied up?
No, I've left him tied up.
Okay, cool.
I don't.
gonna wait.
My instructions were to tie him up. I was never given the instruction to untie him. Plus, I
that's
don't
fine.
trust his hands right now.
No, that's great. I'm gonna wait till they're out of eyesight, and
Sounds
then I'm gonna open this door and walk in and shut it behind me.
Oh God, Rorschach's going nuts.
Well, that sounds testing.
Okay, so you're in Jim's cell.
Yep.
Okay, what are you going to do?
I'm going to. I'm still invisible, so is it concentration? It's concentration. I'll just become visible. You know what? I'm just gonna kneel down in front of him. He can't see me, and I'm just gonna go. Hi, my friend. I suggest you tell me what your business with Orcus is.
What is your business with Orcus? Are you lovers? Sorry.
God willing.
You're asking me what my business with Orcus is?
Yeah,
Yes.
are you lovers?
Well, you've just heard Fernando's voice come out of thin air.
Am I not unconscious?
No, you were
because
conscious. You spoke to me, so you're conscious.
Yeah, unless you were speaking asleep.
Unless you fell asleep just as we left the room, you jack of
Well,
clubs.
that was one thing I wanted to do.
What, fall asleep again?
Yes.
It's hard to sleep with that leaden voice coming
I've had a
into you.
massive head injury. I'm going to be slipping in and out of
That
consciousness.
explains so much.
Well, I've healed you. I've healed you
Oh,
enough
you
for
mean
you
in
to stay conscious.
D&D.
Okay. Business with Orcus. Where's my statue?
Why do you need the statue, my friend?
I was given it. I must have it.
Sounds like a Brummy golem then. Almost have it, really.
And why must you have the statue?
Who's talking? Who's talking?
Okay, this gave me nowhere.
Oh,
Fuck it.
someone help! I'm hearing a voice in my head.
Can
Am I
you...
still infected?
Wait, hold on.
Someone help!
But Fernando's just going to appear as he drops his invisibility, and can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Talking about you, Jim.
Oh, you want me to do a wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's who he's
He
talking
asked
about.
you to do a wisdom saving throw.
17.
Damn it, he passed.
Damn.
That's never happened before.
What are you doing in here?
Most people.
Have I identified him?
Yeah,
Well,
I've
you
become
know
visible
who he
trying to
is
cast
because he's
this.
just appeared in front of you.
What the hell are you doing in here? Haven't I suffered enough?
Well,
Guess
you're
you're
still
here
tied up, so you're still tied up, so I'm just gonna push you
Unless you're-
over and put my foot on you and go, my friend, I suggest you tell me what your connection to Orcus is with right now.
At the moment, I can't really feel anything, so I don't feel any pain at the moment. So unless you're here to play me one of your impressive tunes, kindly leave. By the way, I would like to hear one of your impressive tunes. Could you give me a performance?
I would like you to tell me what your connection with the Orcus right now, before this gets troublesome for you.
It's already troublesome for me.
I think you're going to have to go with the intimidation.
Yeah, you're getting nowhere with him.
Yep, I'm not.
That's why I tried to use
don't know this is
magic.
happening.
I don't really fully understand my connection with Orcus, just off the record.
Yeah, I'll go for intimidation there. Ooh, not good. 11.
Damn, Fernando.
That a fail?
Roll a disadvantaged charisma saving throw.
$17. I don't know how to apply the disadvantage though.
Oh, you right click it and then you click roll with disadvantage. And
Is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah, you
Okay.
resisted him.
Like I said, I can't feel any pain right now. Play me a tune or go away. By the way, I would like to hear a tune. I've always liked your music.
Damn, he really has been hit hard on the head.
end with that silver grass.
Well, it's Jim's
Damn it.
turn
Oh.
next, so
Okay. Did you say? Am I still in telepathic contact with my zombies?
yes.
Okay. So if I summon them to my side, will they come?
They'll try to. Depends on if Fernando locked the door.
Well, did he?
Well, that's the thing. He's not
I
going to
didn't
say.
say I didn't state I did, so technically I didn't.
Okay.
Now
You
I should have,
fool.
but
So-
I kind of wanted my questions answered.
Berserkers,
So
come
you've,
to
so
me.
you've asked you've basically told your zombies to come here.
Yes.
The three berserkers walk in behind Fernando.
Okay. I'm going to ask the one to
Are you going to ask them telepathically or out loud?
telepathically. I want to cast Gentle Repose on the third one, the one which I haven't cast it on yet.
You wouldn't be able to do that while tied up.
Well, it's a touch spell, so I figured I'd get them to move into my hand so that I can.
Well, they are intelligent enough to.
Hold on, I'm going to throw this one out. Jim, gentle repose does not think you does not do what you think it does.
Slows the rate of decay, which is what
And
I want
stops
to do.
and it stops things from becoming undead. It's meant to stop corpses being raised. That's the entire point of the spell, is to preserve a corpse.
Yeah, you're thinking of animate dead, well, to keep your control of them.
Well,
Literally, second line is protect from decay and can't become undead.
Well, I'm trying to stop
That's
them
the
from
case, then
decaying,
haven't they already
and
rotted
they are
away by now?
corpses, aren't they?
If that's the case, then hasn't he already lost control of them?
No.
Today.
It's not
Technically,
been
they're still
24
undead.
hours.
Ah, right.
On
But
that
it was
note,
getting
it's been
close.
on that note, on speaking of time, has 10 minutes passed yet? Since I was injured.
10 minutes? Why 10 minutes?
Well, my ring of regeneration, I regain 1d6 hit points every 10 minutes, provided that I have at least one hit point.
Not quite.
Okay. So you don't want me to stop my zombies from stinking up the ship?
No, I was. To be fair, it would slow their decay, but I'm just saying it's genuinely this. Generally, I don't know what you're trying to achieve by it.
Well, that's just it. I was just trying to make them not stink up the ship. I mean, there isn't really anything else I can do, is there? Is there?
I mean, you.
I don't know.
I'm tied up. I'm beaten more or less to death.
Didn't you get healed?
I gave him 7 HP,
7.
so
Okay.
that's it.
He's not up to a fight, but he's fully conscious.
Yeah.
I could tell them to I could tell them to untie me, but I can't really move anyway, so that wouldn't do me any good.
Plus, they'd be open to advantage if Fernando wanted to attack him.
Yes.
Right.
So there isn't really anything else I can do, so I'm just going to cast my second level spell and call it a turn.
Okay. Obnoxious. It's your turn.
Wait, what spell did you cast?
To repose.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right, so I was on my way behind them to
give him back his statue just because common courtesy.
Thank you.
So, my question is, am I walking in on Fernando's questioning, or am I walking in afterward, or...
You probably just followed a bunch of zombies into this room as I'm stood above with my foot on Jim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically, Fernando has knocked Jim down and has his foot sort of resting on him. Behind Fernando are the three undead. So yeah, you're looking at what it looks a bit sus to you.
It looks like the weirdest porn situation you've ever walked in on.
So, I'm holding on to the little statue thing, right? So I'm walking in, and I'm just gonna be like, am I interrupting something?
Any chance you could
Yes,
persuade Fernando
my friend,
to remove his foot, please?
You are interrupting a little,
Then
yes.
he won't be able to walk.
Oh no, okay. Fernando, how are you going to react to Obnoxious walking in with the Orcus statue?
He see the Orcus statue? Didn't Obnoxious pocket it?
Sorry,
No,
I
he's
keep
bringing
thinking
it
it's saying
Literally
orca.
walking in with it, holding it.
It
With
doesn't
the
mean
intention
anything
of
to me.
returning it.
I don't pay much attention to the gods or any of that stuff, so it's just a statue, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes, to be fair, I know Obnoxious' character well enough to know that he probably doesn't have any idea who the fuck Orcus is and doesn't care.
Yeah.
He's made it quite clear that he does not care about the political machinations of the god.
Even when they make out with him.
You know, can't control everything they do, but you don't
Although
have
I
to
am gonna
acknowledge them either.
My friend Obnoxious, I do suggest you take that statue and throw it overboard if you know what's good for you. Holding a statue of the god Orcus is not good news.
Oh?
Then give it to me then. It's mine.
Doesn't look like much to me.
It isn't much to you. It is a lot to me. Return it, please.
Give it to me.
Well, so why don't you want him to have his little toy, Fernando?
I do believe Obnoxious, he's giving you attitude.
Which what? Oh, Fernando's giving him attitude.
No, you are.
You are.
I said please.
Call him Sassery while we're at it.
Look, my tone was because I'm still partially injured, okay? I'm trying to be nice.
Yes, but
I too am always talking when I'm injured.
They're going to be interpreting
You just
it as...
asked the guy you want the statue from.
Well, I've been traveling with Fernando for a long while, so I'm kind of just
Wait, be
shrugging
nice
off.
to me, you dickhead.
You know, I'm shrugging off whatever comments are coming my way because I'm like intrigued as to why I can't give him back his toy.
Plus, one of them's tied up in a cell. I think that, and you're aware of why.
Sorry, this just reminds me of a touch of cloth joke.
No, I'm
As a
aware
kid-
of shenanigans. I'm just not aware of the significance of this idol. It's just it could be a toy, it could be something people pray to. It's more or less, I don't really care that much about it. I'm curious as to why Fernando does.
It's a necromantic butt plug.
That explains so much.
Because what
So-
you hold in your hand, my friend, is the statue of the demon prince Orcus, master of the undeath and plagues. He wishes to wipe all life from the earth and raise it, and bring and control all death from the abyss.
Well, he's not
He's
going to
one
do
of-
that from a little figurine.
No, but the more worshippers the one god can control, the more damage they can do.
So wouldn't the
more he
problem
will
be the
disrupt the
worshippers,
natural
not the
order of
statue?
things.
Oh no, what you're carrying is actually
Our
is
enlightened atheism.
what you're carrying actually is a magical item used in ritual. and you would be able to feel some magical energy off of it. You're not just going to be thinking it's like a toy. Because people will, you've got to go through some quite nasty ritual and some quite strenuous rituals to try and get Orcus's attention using it. So yeah, it's going to be kind of reeky and sort of smelly and unpleasant.
Mm. Well, now I'm torn. I'm not exactly like. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm just gonna be me. I'm like, okay, you know what? I don't even care. Y'all do whatever you're gonna do with this. I've got, I don't know, a wall to stare at, and I'm just gonna chuck it into the air.
I was,
Towards the
to
two
be
of
fair,
them.
I was half expecting of Darkness just to place it in the hand of one of the zombies, pat the hand, and just walk away.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna turn around, chuck it right over my shoulder. I don't even want to be involved in this at this point because
You might as well
everything's
be
been really crazy.
You might as well be giving it to Fernando because I can't get it.
Wow. But not intentional. It's I am done with you all. I'm going to go stare at a wall. Here's this. Catch you later in the shadows. Bye. And maybe one of your undead can catch it. I don't know. I've washed my hands of all this.
Yes, and Fernando will get a turn before me, which means I've lost it.
Yeah, I'll say you've lost it.
Not all is lost.
Richter, you've arrived at your quarters.
Yeah. Okay. What do my quarters look like?
Map table, decent sized bed, well-stocked cabinet with wine and other spirits. Little bit of a sort of a wardrobe-y thing and a thing to put your hats on.
Yeah.
Oh,
does Fernando still have my old hat that I put on his head last week?
Yes. There is
okay. Well,
he
can have it.
There is
if
one
he wants
addition.
it.
You're passing the torch Indiana Jones style.
There is one addition to your quarters that wouldn't normally be there.
Yes.
There is there is quite a large barrel in the middle of the room with a sort of a bucket on the top with ice in it with several bottles in. There's a note attached to it.
What does the note say?
Well, you have to go and open it.
Okay, I'll
You can't
go
read
and
it
open
from across the room. I mean, you're talented, but you're not that good. The note's folded.
All right.
I mean, that's gonna hamper your X-ray vision.
Okay, I will approach the barrel and bucket, open the note and read it. What does it say?
It's this very strange gold script, and it says, to Captain Richter, I owed you a favour. Consider us even. Here is some of the finest ales and mead from my collection. From your friend, the god of the wake. May your crew mourn with the greatest of style and pleasure. Kai.
Oh. Cheers, God.
Well, not everyone gets a fruit basket from their patron god.
Most gods just ask us to give our kids over to them and then tell us it was a test. You got booze.
Kai's useful like that, you know. If you're good, he'll give you as I said, the equivalent of a fruit basket, except it's highly alcoholic.
Well, he's the god of the wake, so is there enough booze here for the wake?
Oh, definitely, easily enough high quality booze to get you all absolutely hammered.
I wonder
If
how mermaids.
if it's anything like the other stuff you had before.
Drink.
Ah,
All right. Well,
nor am I.
It's gonna be like
I'll,
40% proof, but smooth like freaking milk. Like you barely
Okay,
noticed it was anything.
So I think I'll pick up the smallest bottle I can find and just sort of have that, and then I'm gonna call my crew to arrange for the wake and distribute this booze appropriately.
A couple of your men come in and grab and sort of follow your instructions and carry the barrel out.
Yeah. If there's any left, it's mine.
Oh no, the bottle is for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, the barrel
That's why it's
was
nicely
for the
chilled.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to get a bucket of ice somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So
there is one slight thing though that happens.
What?
There's a knock at the door.
Somebody
come in.
The elder Taddy walks in. She sort of swears, "He's impossible." Thinking cretin. Sailor boy, I'm just fed up with him.
Would you be offended if I asked you to be a little more specific?
My father, the little newt. Little newt, little pecker.
Well, it's been a trying day and a long succession of many. Well, I suppose it's the polite thing to offer her a drink, isn't it?
Mm. Yes. Let's
I'll,
have a drink.
I'll uncork the bottle, fill a couple of glasses. It's been a long day. Let's just try and salvage the best of it. Wolfie will come round. He always does.
It's just whether it'll take him 5 years to come back.
This cheeky bitch.
Portals to and from the underworld tend to be a bit unpredictable, I'm afraid. Though hopefully we won't be going through another one, so... And I'll, I filled 2 glasses with the bottle, I'll just sort of take a drink from mine.
He's getting your daughter pissed, Wolfie.
I don't know how powerful this stuff is.
Does anyone always find out?
Remember, this was the Taddy who had the crush on you.
Oh god, it's going to be Meet the Parents all over again.
Oh god. Well, I've got to act in character.
Just
Robert De Niro is
lay
waiting.
of hands doesn't have to be with your hands.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I thought I'd remind you in a way. I made that joke, honestly, before someone else told me about that being a thing.
No.
Like a week
hate it when
later,
that
I heard
happens.
some like pervy thing about lay on hands, and I'd honestly made that joke in our stream, like the same week. Like just before that, I was like, you know, Richter walks past this sort of attractive barmaid sort of dwarf. He bumps into her, gets a flash of her legs, and it's like she slaps him and goes, "You need to, eyes front, sailor boy."
Sailor.
And then on his way back out, he fails his dex roll again, bumps into her again, and she sort of kicks him again and goes like, "What did I tell you about where your eyes were going, sailor boy?" And then she grabs him, makes out with him, and does the whole sort of lay on hands doesn't have to be with your hands.
I just want to point out that I was passive throughout the whole of that experience. I initiated
Yes.
none of that.
Kind of makes
It's
it
more for the
dodgy.
amusement factor of the shock.
How
Yeah.
could this happen to me?
Plus, it kind of works in a weird way of a barmaid flirting with Richter. Him being the sort of him enjoying his alcohol, but him not actually hitting on her. She's hitting on him.
I know.
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me.
You know what the most surprising thing is that Fernando has not tried to teach them the ways of love.
You don't need to. They've apparently got it
Isn't-
all in their blood.
Oh my
Well,
goodness! Yeah, can you imagine
Rick-
Wolfie's reaction to that one?
Victor was raised in a paladin order. He'd probably be pretty oblivious to
Yeah,
any advances people were making, unless they were very blatant, like she has been.
like she has been, because she's also a
Yeah.
paladin.
Yeah.
And Fernando would teach
I
them
know, I
all
think
at the
she's a
same
bit too
time.
subtle, personally.
That's the other thing as well. She's the same sort of paladin as you.
Ah, right.
Oh,
Oh God,
perfect.
she wasn't in her universe's version of my old order, was she?
No, in the sense of the she would be the type in her party to be wearing the amulet of the drunkard.
Ah.
And if she actually had become a pirate, she could have easily ended up doing the same sort of thing as Richter. That's why she likes Richter, because it's kind of how she would like to live.
Yeah.
I'm not just doing that. I'm not just doing like a DM thing where it's like, oh, we'll have someone flirt with the players. It's like no. I actually wrote her character as a sort of all the
Oh,
tatties are
Wolfie's
different.
very disapproving right now.
Sorry.
Wolfie sounds very disapproving of his daughter's actions.
There's nothing untoward happening.
As I said,
Not
all
from
the
you, no.
tatties are slightly different. Are all very different.
My
And this
daughter will
one
probably
is
tell me
like that.
nothing.
Something is happening untowards you.
I'll
Yes,
catch
for all
her
you
in the
know,
night and then
for all
we'll
you
back
know,
with the
after the
journey.
session finishes, there may be some deflowering of one of your daughters.
Oh.
Oh my goodness! I couldn't say that. Keeping a straight face.
Please, Hawk. I'm already probably going to do the Hans Sprunger show at some point. Don't give me
Hans
another talk to have to deal with.
Well, you got to do the final thought anyway.
Anyway.
You got to do the
I'll act
final
as the
thought in a minute
character.
anyway. So
Well, it sounds like Ollie's doing the final thought.
I'll
Sorry,
answer
that-
as the character and
Okay.
story demands. But
Sorry.
okay, so I've drank this wine. It's like, oh wow, that is some good stuff. It's from God. No,
Nectar of-
makes house calls.
Literally.
It's from God. No, I mean that literally. My God popped down and dropped it off.
Friends in high places, she says.
What a day.
And what a
First-
night. Hans, your turn. I have to cut.
Yeah.
I have to cut Ollie's turn off before.
Yeah.
Before anything
just
goes nuts.
Fine. Leave
Okay.
it on that.
Well,
Oh, good night, Phil.
it feels wrong to
Good night,
burst in on him at this point. So I'm just going to head up to the main deck where Liz's character is.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
she's
it's
heading
game.
for the main deck as well.
I was already on the main deck, wasn't I?
Yeah, she's already on the deck because she had to destroy the Blackstone.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm going to head up to the main deck because I don't know that Richter's gone back down.
Yeah.
All I know is he was going up with
Very poor choice of words.
Yes, I know. Anyway, I'm going to go back up on deck catch up with towards where Liz's character is because she's about to drop off anyway right now. So we might as well make this a last turn if nothing
I was
else.
going to make this everyone's last turn anyway.
Yeah, it's getting towards the end of
Okay.
the stream.
So I'm going to encounter Topaz. I see the captain is no longer up here.
He went to sort out wake drink.
Avik.
Hmm. So, I take it the Blackstone has been destroyed.
Yes.
So, now what will you do?
Do I know Obnoxious's name?
No, you don't know Obnoxious.
There is one other I must speak to on the ship.
Ah. Is there more Blackstone? Is it similar to... Is it similar to what we had with Jim?
No, it seems contained for now.
Huh. Well, you didn't seem to... Can't be the captain, it cannot be the snob goblin. And Jim has been dealt with. That just leaves Wolfie and Obnoxious. I think they might be still down. They might be below deck. I never did ask your name.
I am Topaz of the Slipstream.
Topaz of the Slipstream.
Yes.
Okay. I never did thank you for rescuing me. I am eternally grateful. I assume that this came from you, and I'm just going to point to my armor and bring out the totem.
You saved the crew before yourself.
You knew of the ship.
I was in the area.
Thank you. I know this is not the circumstances I wish I had reacquainted myself with you, but I am very glad to see you again.
I am glad to see good deeds still go with you.
Well, I wouldn't waste the life you have saved. I hope we can, well, continue. Sorry, Hans isn't very good at this. If it's okay with you, I'd like to accompany you on your talk to, if you wish to speak to the rest of the crew. And if you would, I would appreciate if you'd stay for the wake. I don't know if drinking is something, well, we'll do, but the company at least might do us some good to have at least one person saying after a drink.
I was going to talk to the one during the wake, so I shall stay for now.
Very well. Would you like... shall we go discuss this with the captain, or would you like the tour of the ship?
No, I shall stay here for now. I shall observe.
Then I shall stay...
I've never seen a human wake before.
Then I will stay up here too. And I'm just going to end my turn there.
And I think for myself, I'm just going to kind of be perched on the rail.
On the side of the ship.
Yeah, on the railing. On
Okay.
the side of the ship.
This is going to be a very new experience for you.
Yeah, because
Traveling.
that way I'm close enough to the water to feel like I've got an exit, but I can observe everything.
Plus, we've got those other
despite
two
being really
mermaids
short.
Plus, we've still got those other two mermaids doing a ritual of some kind.
Yeah, they're doing the moon purification, which will enable his body to never be affected
Resurrected.
by the Blackstone. If a piece falls in the ocean and touches him, won't affect him, and he won't ever be resurrected.
Plus, I thought this would be a good way for them to maybe stay and talk for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Because she knows who
Okay.
sunk the ship before.
What, does she know who sunk?
She knows what sunk your ship before.
So maybe I should start with that. Does she know? Okay, so you know it's that is this that whole water god thing you were talking about?
Yeah, it's a water nymph called Anthos.
Okay.
Anthos?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Before I have one question. If you were in the area when the ship sunk, do you know how, it's been bugging me for these last 3 years. How did we hit something? Was there something wrong with the ship? What caused it to sink?
Anthos was being very naughty that day.
Uh, who? Who is Anthos?
An ocean nymph.
Ah. See, so it was malicious.
She has been causing problems, but minor ones.
I see. So,
My duty was to the island watching.
So, my tragedy has name.
You were close enough to see
Well,
something happen. I investigate. You had saved crew. You needed saving because of your good deed. I could do it.
thank you very much. Thank you for this. And then he's just going to let out a little sigh and, for the first time in a while, have a little bit of misery to his face. He's got a lot of things to think about. Maybe get some more information out of her, but I think that's going to call it for me and Liz tonight. Ah, I see.
I thought you'd like that.
Well, it was Anthony who killed Hans because he was a homophobic sack of shit.
Yeah, I wasn't going to go into that, but
No, but it,
I
but
just
it
thought I'd
bears
write
repeating.
a slightly more friendly version as a
Yeah, slightly. Trust me. Anything he wrote would probably be more friendly at this point.
I just thought I'd make an amusing retcon for
Well, you're not far off because that is kind of what happened.
yeah,
Just in a different
and
way.
to me it seems so petty that it seemed below the actions of a true DM, and so
Exactly.
it seemed more like the behavior of something pretending. So
Yeah.
there have been mimics and things that have pretended to be the dungeon master. So I thought a sea nymph pretending to be it to rob adventurers would be an amusing thing.
It is amusing.
Yeah.
It is amusing.
So, so you're having a nice evening, sort of in the breeze.
I'm having a
and
nice
things.
evening. I'm having a nice evening with a beautiful fish lady with tiny stumpy legs.
Snob, it's your final
Yes,
turn.
yes. Yes, let's make it a good one. So, I was with Hans, but Hans was having quite an intimate conversation, so I thought I'd leave him to it. I'd like to catch up with Richter, see if he's in a fairer mood than he was earlier. So may I move in his direction?
You roll a perception check.
Yes.
This could be amusing.
It seems that I have perceived very little, as it were.
No.
I
This
perceive
is
nothing.
emblematic of this. This is an emblematic trope of Richard's just about to kiss the girl. Door slams open.
That's what I was going for.
Oh no, you've just been snob blocked.
Yes, it seems that the dice has taken quite a snobbish attitude towards myself. Well, are there any further actions that I may partake in?
You approach Richter's quarters and are not aware of any noises from within, or
no, I think I shall
on the
go
door
in.
handle and step in to find the captain not wearing his hat.
Was a surprising breach of the classiness that.
It's been a long day.
A gentleman would have knocked.
Oh, snob.
Sorry, continue what you were saying.
No, it's not going to be that quick. just to find Richter and the elder Taddy they've both had a few. They've clearly had a few drinks, and they're just sort of leaning a little bit closer together, and having sort of a lot more flirtatious a drink each time. It's a bit like sort of Raiders with the sort of.
Oh yeah, I know.
Except
The
it's a lot more
laughing.
flirtatious, as both of them are trying to sort of outdo the other. And as I said, they're sort of edging closer together, and their hands are touching a little bit. As Snob walks in. Oh, my friend
salutations, good sir. Goodness me, what have I walked in on? Apologies. That was very poor form of me.
Well, I look away from Taddy to see the snob goblin in my door, which is a sight I'm still not used to. Is like a goblin. So, I mean, I wouldn't say Jesus Christ. What would be the equivalent?
By Jove!
For Bahamut's sake!
Bahamut's sake! Oh, snob goblin. Whew. What can I do for you?
Good stuff, this.
Well, it seems that you're doing fairly well for yourself. Well, I must say I've lost my composure. I was just here to see if you were feeling fairer than you were earlier after that beastly incident with the strange man.
It'd be difficult not to, mate.
Yes, goodness me, you've been partaking in, what is this? Is this, a fine vintage of port, I see?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah,
have
try,
I got it?
Definitely have Snob try some.
Yeah, I've got, yeah, I'll pour Snob a glass. Oh, yeah, it's literally from my patron god. You have to try this.
I believe that I've earned a snifter after the last few days' efforts, yes. Bottoms up?
And it almost knocks you
Or
on
as
the
Hans
bottom.
would say, Prost.
It is the finest drop of alcohol you have ever had in your life. This is, as I said, this is a god of, the god of the Wake's special reserve.
Oh yes,
which
this
he's
is
given,
rather
which he's given to
invigorating,
Richter
if I
as a
may
special
say so.
present because they've met several times and he really likes his company, and so because he knew that Richter would be so upset by these events, and because he did so much to help destroy the Blackstone, he decided to sort of break the rules and drop off some alcohol from his personal stash to bless the festivities. No wines, no water sprinkling on things to bless them, you know, just full on, here's the good stuff.
Well, yes, this is capital stuff. Capital stuff must be said. Oh, quite fortifying. Perhaps I'd better sit down. I'm not interrupting anything important, am I?
Perhaps Richter. Well, actually, no. Perhaps Richter should actually try to convince him to go somewhere else. Maybe walk the dog.
That is not some sort of foul euphemism, is it?
No, I meant, you know, he'll have to roll for it. But yes, that would be a great line if he actually gets a good roll.
So, what, am I rolling persuasion?
Persuasion, yes. You know.
Oh damn. 8.
Oh no.
I'll.
Maybe you should go take the dog out for a walk.
Dog? There is no dog here.
Oh no, maybe. Oh no, yeah, you haven't actually seen Brody.
Has Wolfie got his
So,
exercise today?
As the persuasion check failed, I'll just try and be polite and go, no, I suppose not.
Well, in that case, you won't mind me joining you for chat and chummy company.
Hooray!
Now, here's one we sung in my old naval days. Yes, that's right. Goblins do have navies.
Okay.
In fact, I was in charge of a naval doctrine. It was based on the work of Gilbert and Sullivan.
Okay, I'm gonna have him roll one more time on this. Like, he's got to be more aware. He's got to be more situationally aware than this.
I think
Snob Goblin is not quite that unaware of what's going on.
Would it be an insight check?
Yes, an insight check.
Oh, I know.
Snob.
I missed his nut. You don't know how it is to not have camaraderie that befits my social standing. And now, these nuts, he's gone.
So did you roll?
He hasn't rolled it.
No, sorry. Which dice am I rolling?
Insight check.
Go. It's in your skills.
My insight serves me well.
Oh,
it does serve me well.
Oh, it has.
Yes.
Oh wow! What does that entail? Okay.
I freaking nat 20. He's realised.
So basically,
what's
I'm L
going
for
on.
the turn.
He's just sort of, he's just looked and gone. Oh.
I have walked in the middle of something, haven't I? And here I am oversharing and unburdening on you, my good sir, when it seems that you're attempting to unburden in a completely different manner.
That's a wonderful way of putting it, Snob.
Like Snob
to go
immediately
in a bit,
like
guys.
scarpering to the exit, like
Yes. As you were, chaps. As you were.
I'm gonna have to go now, guys.
All right.
Right.
Yes, as you were. Do keep the goblin end up, as the turn of phrase goes. Not quite applicable in this scenario, but you understand the principle.
I do.
Evidently.
Before I go, I'd like to keep my statue, please.
Goodness me, it's like a toddler with a trinket.
Whose turn is it next?
It's Wolfie's turn.
Is Jim getting another turn?
No.
Can't stay for one. Sorry. Yes, I'd like to keep my statue, please. Good night, guys.
Okay.
Good night. Where is my boy?
I hope this wasn't too bad. Sorry, Kip.
Wolfie, it's your
Stay
turn.
safe.
Final turn of the night, Wolfie. It's your turn.
Okay. So I've stormed off. Where did I storm off to? Did I say last time?
No, you just sort of stormed off away from Taddy.
Oh, okay. Who would understand me? The Taddy in werewolf form. What age is her?
About 18, maybe a little older.
Oh.
So, as I said, she's a difficult one to age as well because of a werewolf, sort of colouring and stuff and fur.
Right, I'm gonna talk to Brew. I'm gonna find Brewhilda and talk to her, I guess. Am I really a bad father?
You're literally going to go up to Brunhilde and ask that?
Yeah, what? Yeah. I will. Am I a deadbeat dad?
She sort of looks at
I'm
you
not
like...
gonna have to help these kids. There's too
Newt.
many of them.
She sort of looks at you, square in the face, and goes, Newt, you're a young guy.
Oh, God. Young what?
You're a young guy.
I'm a young guy.
You know?
Not like a mushroom.
How old am I in game? Am I in my 40s or 30s?
No, you're not 40. I'd
I
say you're
feel
about.
old,
I'd say you're about the same age
Midlife
as you are in
crisis
real
be like.
life.
Oh, then I'm young. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why it's
I'm
so
the
weird
same
for
age as
you
my goddamn daughter.
suddenly having daughters that are the same sort of age as you.
How old is Brunhilde?
Brunhilde's the same sort of age as you are. She's not that old.
Alright, just checking.
But as I said, dwarves, it's a bit difficult to tell. It's the beards.
Yeah. Brunhilde.
Those are young. Those are very short.
Those are small.
Do not
Those
worry.
are
The
small.
oldest person on the ship is easily Fernando Martinez.
Oh, for God's sake.
He moisturizes. That's why you cannot tell
Oh,
Fernando's age.
Jesus. Brui,
That's
Brui.
why the Latin charm.
Have I raised our children well enough? I mean,
Well, little Taddy's only a couple of years old, and most of the time you weren't there. But when you were there, you did try. You tried your best with the, you know,
So
getting
what
us
you're
some chickens
saying-
and things. When you disappeared, that was the only reason we lived through that first winter. So yeah, you did well. You're not so. We've had a tough life together, Newt. We've had a tough life
so
apart.
you're saying
She sort of says.
So you're saying we ain't had much time together? Me and my daughter?
You
Me
haven't had
and
much
you?
time with your daughters. You haven't had time with me.
I'm a failure. Oh my God.
Well, maybe things come, you know. Tomorrow's a new day.
Brui,
Oh, no.
you
Should have a
deserve
fresh
better.
start.
Oh no,
You deserve
Newt hit
better
his
from
midlife
me.
crisis.
Sorry?
You deserve better. I'm sorry I failed you. Then I walk away.
Oh, she's grabbing you. You're getting
No,
grappled.
fuck no! Ah! Stay away from me!
She's got like a 15-foot range. You ain't getting away from her.
Oh, Jesus.
You ain't pulling this like freaking Goblin D's nuts lines.
Take from 15-foot range of a dwarf with tentacles.
You know.
That's not even going into the whole grip thing.
Brui, once we get home, we'll buy a new home. Enough for all of us. And we'll have a new life. Better life than this shit.
But the first thing I'm gonna do, Newt, tomorrow, is do one thing. You're gonna do the right thing tomorrow, Newt. So get all these wild oats out of your system tonight. Because the first thing we're doing tomorrow is getting married. Dun 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 dun. And that's where we're gonna leave it tonight.
Oh, no, we're not! No, we're not! We are not ending it. I am not having that.
And normally, normally I would say that it's you know, I've got a special guest tonight to read the final thought for today. Hans, it's over to you.
Okay. Do I need to get the? Hold on, let me get the thing out. Hold on, it should be in my. I think I saved it to my gallery.
I can't fucking believe this. Oh, fucking...
And now for Hans.
Oh my God. Hans finally.
From moonlight owls to a love that never bowed, we witnessed a werewolf's journey back from the hearts he left behind. Through trials and transformations, he found his way back to his Brunhilde and their daughter Eclipse, proving that even in the midst of supernatural chaos, the power of love and family prevails. Remember, folks, no matter how hairy the situation, quite literally, love's strength contains the wildest of hearts. Until next time, take a bite out of life und let love lead the way. Take care of yourself and each other. Good night.